about remodeling. It's about legacy. In Minot and Bismarck, ServPro is your partner in transformation. We don't just build back. We elevate every space.
Great news! If you're looking for a new vehicle, Ryan Family Dealerships has the best selection we've had in years. You'll find fantastic offers from Nissan, Honda, Chevrolet, Buick, GMC, Cadillac, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram.
Hold on. Ryan sells Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram?
Yes, we do, and we'd love to sell one to you. Visit one of our 5 convenient locations in Minot and Williston. Get your next vehicle from a name you know and trust. Ryan Family Dealerships.
This presentation on the PSP Network is proudly brought to you by PSP Network. It's game day.
That sinking feeling you get when this happens? That's oil change-anxiety. The anxiety of being without a car with a billion things to do. The fear of being overcharged. The stress of not knowing where to go or who to trust. But you never get those feelings at Valvoline Instant Oil Change, where you can watch us work right from your car, and we finish up in about 15 minutes.
We changed your oil and did our 18-point safety check.
Valvoline Instant Oil Change. Service you can see, experts you can trust.
A week and a half ago, the Minot Magicians and Magicians walked out of the capital city with a doubleheader sweep against the Century Patriots. Tonight, the Patriots look to enact revenge in the Magic City Campus Gymnasium, a place where these Magets haven't played in a month. Welcome in to WDA Basketball on the PSP Network and the Valvoline Instant Oil Change pregame show ahead of this West Region clash between Minot High and Century. Alongside Bryce Gutnick, I'm Owen Patterson on the call this evening. Bryce, round one of this matchup went in favor of Minot High, but round two, it's hard to say anybody's got the advantage still.
I tell you what, we just got done with that JV boys game, Owen. There was an intensity to that game. Both fan bases were standing up, really wanted that W in the JV game that we just witnessed. And hey, this rivalry, it's something special. It's always fun when these two get together. and I don't expect anything different this evening.
Before we dive into the X's and O's, the players to watch, and the keys to the game, this is the Valvoline Instant Oil Change pre-game show, letting you know that with timely services that won't slow you down and no appointment needed, offering a stay-in-your-car drive-through oil change. It'll take about 15 minutes. It's Valvoline Instant Oil Change with locations in Minot and Bismarck. Also find out what they do online at VIOC.com. Well, looking back at that last matchup, it was an 86-58 win on the girls' side. The Magets dominated that one the whole way through, specifically with their offense. This is a Minot High offense that has scored 80 or more points in each of their last 5 games, and they really show no signs of slowing down.
I tell you what, Owen, the question just becomes, can you slow them down? Has become that question, and just that prolific offense, Fricky inside and out as well with Bell, and then you get the contributions from everyone around them. It's going to be hard to stop these gals on a nightly basis.
Yeah, the Minot High rounded out that week with wins at Jamestown 81-49, and then started this week at Mandan with an 80-60 win to secure the #1 seed in the West Region. With 2 games left, they've already got the 1 seed locked up with a 14-0 record in WDA play, no matter what happens in their last 3 games, 2 of them being region games. As for Century, it's a little bit more confusing. They sit in a tough position there in 3rd, tied with Legacy and a half game ahead of Bismarck High. The Patriots are coming in after just recently having a 3-game losing streak. They snapped that with a 52-36 win over St. Mary's. It's been a long time since the Patriots have been on a losing streak like that. They ended it, and they come in here hoping to rewrite the story a little bit this year against Minot High.
Yeah, look at that schedule that Century played. They're playing Minot High, playing Legacy, playing Davies in that 3-game skid for them. All very talented teams. Kind of a gauntlet of a schedule there for the Patriots. Rebounded nicely against St. Mary's, getting back to what they do best, that defensive tenacity, only giving up 36 points to the Saints, Owen.
Yeah, that defense is legit for Century, giving up a West Region best 45.2 points per game. An interesting thing to note when we said Minot High's offense is so explosive. We'll talk about that more in our Northern Plains Tegan Air keys to the game. We're just getting started here from Magic City Campus Gymnasium and our Valvoline Instant Oil Change pregame show ahead of this doubleheader in the WDA between Minot High and Bismarck Century. More on the way. Keep it here on the PSP Network.
Changed our name, but we haven't changed the DNA of who we are. We still offer the best product at the best price with the same people. For over 25 years, we've been your only choice for tires in the local area, providing all major brands under one roof at a fair price for your family's budget. Plus that excellent service after the sale with free rotations, free alignment check, free flat repairs with our exclusive Plus plan. That tradition continues today. Looking for tires you can trust? Choose us. Trusted Tire and Auto.
Slices your sub right in front of you, see? The slicer, the meat and cheese, it has a rhythm.
This is the rhythm of the slice. The slice, oh yeah. The rhythm of the slice. This is the rhythm of the slice. The slice, oh yeah.
Order for Danny?
Sliced right in front of you. It's a Jersey Mike's thing. A sub above.
Welcome back to the Valvoline Instant Oil Change pregame show here on the PSP Network. The Magets and Patriots about to get tipped off in about 8 minutes time, more like 10 minutes. We got some pregame ceremonies to get through before this one gets underway. So let's continue on by looking at the West Region standings coming into tonight's action. Minot High leads things, like we said, secured the #1 seed already. They're 14-0 in conference play, looking to finish with a perfect 16-0 record with wins against Century and Legacy to close out the season. Century and Legacy, by the way, tied for second. The Sabres with the head-to-head win earlier in the season, both at 11-3. Bismarck High at 11-4. They have just 1 game remaining on their schedule. 5th. It's Mandan at 8 and 6. St. Mary's sits in 6th place. Those teams have already secured their seeding for the West Region Tournament. Dickinson, Jamestown, and Williston 7, 8, and 9 in your current West Region standings. Looking at the games tonight, Williston's at Jamestown. Say, Bryce, that's a matchup that a week ago Williston won, snapped an over 50-game conference losing streak. Shout out to the Coyotes. They picked up a win, looking for win number 2 in the conference this year against the Jamestown Blue Jays. Dickinson's on the road at St. Mary's, and Legacy goes across the river to Mandan in the final game there from Mandan High School in girls and boys basketball before they transition into their new arena. And obviously the game tonight, Minot High and Century. Impactful game for the standings for the Patriots and the Sabres as well.
I tell you what, we've got that little log jam there. After Minot High, Legacy, Century, Bismarck, all battling for that 2 seed there. Could be a pivotal seed there in that region tournament, you know, kind of avoid playing the Magets, maybe till a championship game if you can get to that point. So could be an interesting final stretch here.
Patriots dropped 3 games in a row, all to ranked teams. If you take a look at the updated Division AA girls basketball poll, Minot High sits number 1. They collected all first place votes this week. Red River in second. Fargo Davies, a team that looks really, really good out east, at third with a 15-2 overall record. Legacy is the second West Region team in the rankings this week, sitting at number 4. And West Fargo Horace is back in the top 5 with a 15-2 record, while Century receiving votes. I mean, it's hard to choose just 5. And Century just happened to fall out with those 3 tough losses, but you got to believe the Patriots still very much in consideration.
I tell you what, a team that sticks out to me in those rankings, you said it, Fargo Davies. A lot of talent on that team. I've been fortunate to see them play a couple times. Oh, and they are a dangerous team out east.
All right, let's transition into our Northern Plains Heat and Air keys to the game. Northern Plains Heating and Air has over 25 years of experience as your heating and air experts. As a factory authorized dealer for AeroSeal, there's no other choice to seal your heating and air game than Northern Plains. Find them online at northern-plains.com. Starting with the Century Patriots, you got to slow down this offense like we said in the opening, and they've got the defense to do it, I believe.
Yeah, I tell you what, like slowing down, it sounds like a huge task, but melting that shot clock, getting in those long possessions and finishing them, going to be a key for the Patriots tonight, Owen.
On the other side for Minot High, really the explanation on my point, keep doing what you're doing. I mean, it's working. They've picked up a 20-point win in each contest since January the 19th. It's been a road schedule that whole time. They're back home where they're 9-0. I mean, it's all working out pretty well for Minot High this year, I'd have to say.
I tell you what, these last few weeks, they have been just the juggernaut that they are. Atop the WA, still undefeated. Hey, they're back home. We haven't been in this gym for a while calling a girls basketball game, Owen. They're going to feed off that a little bit. You got the band here. We can barely hear us talk. The place is filling up. I think they'll feed off that tonight for sure, Owen.
As for the individuals to watch, there's a lot of good 1-2 players on both of these teams, and really they're so close you might call them 1A and 1B. For Century, it's Eden Fridley and Zoe Austin. Both average 14 points per game. Fridley, a great shooter from beyond the arc, sinking 35% of her shots from downtown. And then on the Minot High side, Lily Bell and Maggie Fricky, who we'll see pregame getting some game balls for their accomplishments this season. I think that's really interesting battle between 1 and 2 on both sides, between Minot and Century.
I tell you what, Fridley and Austin, they're going to have to be special tonight. To walk in here and try and steal a W in this conference play against the Magets, you got to envision Century maybe making double-digit threes, probably something that's going to need to happen tonight. And the other side, it's Fricky and it's Bell. It's inside, it's out. I mean, just the talent these two are. Seems like they just continue to get better, Owen, and hard to believe that they're only sophomores.
Yeah, these game balls they're getting today, I feel like we're going to have to hand out a few more over the next couple of years with the pace that they're on. 15-4 Century, 18-2 Minot High. Coming up next after one final break, we'll wrap up the Valvoline Instant Oil Change pregame show, get you the starting lineups and tip-off here from the Magic City Campus Gymnasium. You're watching High School Hoops on the PSP Network.
If you're looking for a new vehicle, Ryan Family Dealerships has the best selection we've had in years. You'll find fantastic offers from Nissan, Honda, Chevrolet, Buick, GMC, Cadillac, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram.
Hold on. Ryan sells Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram?
Yes, we do, and we'd love to sell one to you. Visit one of our 5 convenient locations in Minot and Williston. Get your next vehicle from a name you know and trust. Ryan Family Dealerships.
Meet Gary. Gary is an ordinary guy, but right now Gary has car trouble. Gary doesn't know about magic towing. Don't be like Gary. Remember the name and the number. It's Magic Towing. We are here to help 24/7. Magic Towing in Western North Dakota. Don't be like Gary. Remember the name and the number. It's Magic Towing.
The dictionary defines community as a group of people living in the same place or sharing common goals. Community is the largest part of our name, and we make it the largest part of our business. We support our local schools, organizations, youth programs, and local events from Bowman to Bismarck because we all share a common goal to better the quality of life in our communities. Come bank with us at Dakota Community Bank and Trust, your real community bank.
Whether it's getting an education, making priceless memories, learning to play, playing to learn, or simply getting where you need to go, the team at Ackerman Estvold has been behind these projects and countless others, developing critical infrastructure, valuable spaces, and even some good old-fashioned fun. Entrusted with the things you know, but delivering more than you may realize. Ackerman Estvold, trusted for decades and decades to come.
All right, bring it up. Come on. Someone's got to call it play. All right, let's go. I right, zoom, spider 2, Y banana. You don't like that one, okay. I right, 40 power? No. You don't want that one either? All right, go kick off. Get out of here, let's go.
First Western is your independent community bank with all the online conveniences you want and an experienced team you can count on.
First Western Bank and Trust. You can bank on us.
Welcome back to Magic City Campus Gymnasium ahead of this matchup between number 1 Minot High and receiving votes Bismarck Century. It's one of the final games of the season. Second to last home game for the Magets. Again, it's their first time at home since January the 16th. They've been 9-0 record at home this season, but again, they haven't been here for a month trying to pick up where they left off, but they've done just fine on the road with 20-point wins in every contest since then. Their closest game was their last game against the Mandan Braves, an 80-60 victory that secured the number 1 spot in the West region ahead of the WDA tournament coming up in just a few days, really. A week and a half right here on the PSP network. Well, we've been throwing a bit of a curveball here. My color commentator, Bryce Gutnick, he's going to be on camera for a little bit, we hope, as we can have the position filled tonight. So, Owen Patterson here going solo on the air. But big thanks to Bryce for stepping up and running the camera this evening. Got some special announcements here on the court, so we'll send it over to that. Teacher Appreciation Day here at Minot High.
Number 12, Journey Larson with Mrs. Gibbons. Number 13, Kinsley Gilmore with Mr. Kraler. Number 14, Camden Vardy with Mrs. Thompson. Number 21, Presley Bennett with Mrs. Johannes. Number 22, Avery Lundy with Mr. Hendershot. Number 23, Leah Rosenkrantz with Mr. Huss. Number 24, Maru Lamore with Mrs. Butler. number 30, Lily Bell with Mrs. Minor. Thank you, teachers, for inspiring us to believe in ourselves and to never give up on our dreams.
For decades, Nodak Insurance Company has been serving our state's residents in good times and challenging times. We come together for the greater good, from simple acts of kindness to company-wide efforts that make a difference in our community. It's who we are, rooted in North Dakota and ready to serve when it matters most. Nodak Insurance Company, agents with answers.
Darren Johnson, Cody Olson, and Scott Wilkins, your agents with answers in Mandan.
Tough second half. You scored a lot of three-pointers. It was really exciting to watch that. So on behalf of Farmers Union and Midco Sports, you're the Big 5 player of the game. I'd like to present you with this game ball. Congratulations.
One more. As most of you know, Megan Fricky became the all-time leading scorer in the history of Minot Magicians basketball. Swam a special ball made for her. She got her game ball tonight that she scored that point. But we had a basketball made for Megan Fricky, Minot Magicians, number 2, most career point scorer. Congratulations.
Well, Lily Bell was awarded the Farmers Union Insurance Midco Sports game ball for her 32-point performance against Mandan High the last time out. And Maggie Fricky, of course, with the scoring record here at Minot High, getting the game ball as well. That happened a couple games ago at Bismarck High, but again, their first time back at home, so the home crowd able to see that game ball being presented to fantastic athletes still early in their career. Got to imagine more milestones will take place. Time for the national anthem here. Reminder that this broadcast on the PSP network is brought to you by the UPS store located on South Broadway in Minot, open Monday to Friday, 8:30 to 7, and on Saturday from 8:30 to 3. The UPS store located in the Marketplace Foods Plaza for all your packing and shipping needs, bringing you this matchup on the PSP network tonight. Let's take a look at the starting lineups for these two teams ahead of this matchup. First for the Century Patriots, it'll be a 5'9" senior guard, number 3, Eden Fridley. 5'8" junior guard, number 5, Zoe Austin. 5'10" sophomore guard, number 11, Abby Fosland, leading the team in assists with 2.5 per game. 5'10" freshman forward number 23, Olivia Klimpel, shooting 36% from the field, averaging 8 and 5 points and rebounds per game. And lastly, 6-foot senior forward number 33, Erica Lee, with a team-high 7.2 rebounds per game. She grabbed 11 rebounds in the win over St. Mary's the last time out Tuesday, February the 13th, a 52-36 win for the Patriots. And head coach Nate Wellstad with a 15-4 record, 11-3 in conference play coming into tonight's action. On the other side for Minot High, there'll be a 5'8" sophomore guard, number 2, Maggie Fricky, second in the conference in points per game, but first in assists per game. She's also the team leader in field goal percentage, making just over 50% of shots from the field this season. 5'9" sophomore guard, number 3, Eve Knutsen's the top three-point shooter in the West region, hitting 44% of three balls this season. 5'9" senior guard, number 21, Presley Bennett, also another dangerous player from beyond the arc. She converts 44% of her shots from the field, averaging just under 8 points per game. 5'7" junior guard, number 24, Carew Lamore. And lastly, the 6'3" sophomore forward, number 30, Lily Bell, coming off a 32-point, 12-rebound effort against Mandan, which was enough to take home the Midcoast Sports Game Ball this week, presented just a few moments ago here before tip-off. Well, now it's officially time to get this one underway. Century and Minot, round 2 this season. Round 1 went to the Magets, an 86-58 victory down in Bismarck against the Century Patriots. That one was postponed from earlier scheduled in January. It had to be played in February due to the storms. Got that one in, and now Century looking for some revenge here on Minot's home court tonight. Century in the road blues with the red and white trim. White numbers, white letters outlined in red. Minot High in the home whites with the maroon and gold trim. Maroon and gold letters and numbers. Bell versus Lee at the tip. It's won by the Patriots. They possess it on their side of half court, and we are underway from Magic City Campus Gymnasium. First of 2 games tonight between Minot High and Century. Thank you for tuning in on the PSP Network. Far side elbow, that's Erica Lee driving past Lily Bell, but not going to get the shot off as Lily sends that one into the corner, her first block today. Now she's going to lead the fast break down the court for the Magets. Stops in the corner, now drives baseline, and will get called for the offensive foul. Lee was in position to take the charge, and that'll be a turnover forced by the Patriots. Those are going to be key today as well. You can take the ball out of the Magets' hands without points on the scoreboard. That's a win. A Magets team that comes in averaging 76 points per game on offense. Like we said numerous times already today, they've scored 80 in each of their last 5 games. Patriots back on offense, still scoreless, half a minute in. This is Klimpel, the freshman. Pass across court to Lee. She'll step into the paint. Out for Olivia Klimpel, puts up the first 3 and gets it to go. Olivia Klimpel gets the lid off the basket, and the Patriots have a 3-0 lead. Full court press from Fridley, denying the ball from Fricky. So that'll be an interesting point to watch throughout tonight's action. That matchup, Fridley on defense and Fricky on offense, as Knutsen drives to the basket, gets the layup and one, an opportunity to even the score at 3 with 16:49 left in the first half. Eve Knutsen to the Serve Pro free throw line, first trip there today. It's 24/7 emergency service and trained technicians using advanced technology. It's Serve Pro. Knutsen eventually goes in, and it is 3-3. Fridley walks it across the half-court line. Over to Zoe Austin, the top 2 players scoring for Bismarck Century this season. 3 from the near side. That was Abby Foslin that let it fly. It was no good. Offensive rebound was then stripped away from Klimpel. Fricky will dribble it down the floor. Stops mid-range. Kick out to Lamore for 3. First 3-point attempt for the Magets is short, and we remain even, 3 apiece. Austin has to stop. Kick out to Foslin. Foslin guarded by Presley Bennett for the Magets. They work it around the 3-point line to Erica Lee. The Century, 7 to shoot. It's Fridley in the corner to a cutting Klimpel. And she's got the first 5 for Century tonight. Olivia Klimpel, the 5'10" freshman forward, averages 8. Scored 9 against the Saints last time out. gives the Patriots back the lead. Lamore dribbling to the middle. Stops. Over to Knutson, near side three on the way. It's good. Minot High leads for the first time tonight. Eve Knutson and Olivia Klimpel providing all of the scoring in the first 2.5 minutes. Zoe Austin crossover to the free throw line. Back out to Fridley. Misses her first attempt from beyond the arc. Again, 36% three-point shooter on the season is the 5'9" senior guard Eden Fridley. That's a turnover on the Patriots. A costly one, now playing from behind for the first time. Trailing 5-6 to the homestanding Minot High Magets. Open Knutson for three. She's going to take that all day long. Eve Knutson, 9 of the first 9 Magets points. Fade away by Austin. Rolls off the rim, no good. Magets trying to add to their 4-point lead. Bell to the corner, Knutson, a third one. Yes! Third three for number 3, Eve Knutson. Has 12 of the first 12. Magets on a 9-0 run. 14:20 left first half. It's been the Eve Knutson show on offense. Drive to the middle, that was Foslin, and the pass went between Klimpel and Fridley out of bounds. We got our first substitutions in the game following the Patriots turnover. Avery Lundy checks in for Minot High. And in the game for Century, Addie Weigel. 4 minutes gone by in the first half, 12-5 lead for the Magets. It's Lamore up top, Lundy over to Knutson. Again, 12 points from Knutson, 12 points on the game for Minot High. Feeding Bell inside, tough shot as she was falling out of bounds. Gets it to go. It's a 14-5 lead for the Magets. Currently on an 11-0 scoring run. Tried to get it out to Foslin. It was knocked away by Bell. Eventually got into the hands of Klimpel, who put up a shot. No good. Rebound sails out of bounds. Last touch by the Magets player. It'll stay with Century. 13:35 left first half. Inbounds to Fridley. She'll drive through 2 Magets defenders and find a nice shot in the middle of the lane. Snaps an 11-0 scoring run for the Magets. Patriots now trailing by 7. Fricke going all the way straight to the basket and draws the foul. Counted and one for Maggie Fricke. Just the third Magets scorer of the game. Her first points as Kinley Barch, the freshman, checks in for Prue Lamore. Maggie Fricke at the Serve Pro free throw line. 3-point play for Fricke. The lead is up to double digits. Austin tries to step around Barch, draws the foul and the basket. Zoe Austin, 5'8" junior guard at the free throw line. First trip to the Serve Pro free throw line for the Patriots. Austin makes the free throw. Magets 2 for 2 from the line. Patriots 1 for 1. Skip to Lundy in the corner into Bell. Second chance opportunity for Lely. Gets that one to fall. She's got 4 points. Magets go back up by 9. Fridley will drive with the right hand. Down to Lee. Shot affected by Bell, and it looks like Lee a little bit limping down the court as Bell will drive past her, past the defense, get the layup to fall on the left side, and one. 3-point play opportunity coming for Lily Bell as she heads to the Serve Pro free throw line. Good time to remind you this broadcast on the PSP Network brought to you by Prestwich Orthodontics. Specializing in braces and Invisalign for all ages, they offer 0% financing and free consultations, virtual or in office. Check them out at minotbraces.com. Bell will be at the free throw line when we come back from this Ryan Family Dealerships timeout on the floor. 21-10 lead for the Jets here on the PSP Network.
Property owners in Bismarck and Minot seek transformation. ServPro's construction program brings both vision and precision. From that very first hammer strike to the final touch of paint, our dedication remains unwavering. It's not just about remodeling, it's about legacy. In Minot and Bismarck, ServPro is your partner in transformation. We don't just build back, we elevate every space.
For 50 years, Ryan has been a trusted name for car buyers in western North Dakota. Shop their entire inventory at driveryan.com or visit one of their 5 locations in Minot and Williston. Century was one call on the timeout there. Their first. Nate Wellstad, the head coach for the Patriots. Lily Bell at the free throw line finishes the three-point play. The Jets 3 for 3 at the line here in the first half. Still not even 6 minutes in. The Jets have put up 22 points on the Patriots. Austin behind the back dribble into the lane, got past the defense, and she's got the last 5 points for the Patriots as they cut the deficit to 10. 12 minutes remaining in the first half. Barch now takes over as the point guard, handoff to Fricky. Over to Lundy, takes an open invitation for a 3 and sinks it. She was a couple feet behind the three-point line. Avery Lundy for 3. Stopping in the lane, kicking out, Foslin to Fridley. And a foul called against Lundy here. That'll put Eden Fridley at the ServPro free throw line for 2. With 24/7 emergency service and trained technicians using advanced technology, it's ServPro. Fridley makes the first. Not the second. It's a 1-for-2 trip for Eden Fridley. Remains a 12-point lead for Minot High at the moment. Lundy, another one. Same spot, not the same result. Rebound grab by Addie Weigel for the Patriots. Going the other way, that's Fridley. Hesitation, into the lane, floater, it's good, off the glass and in for Eden Fridley. She's got 5 points as well. It's back to a 10-point lead for Minot. Everett DeShaw in the game for the first time for Minot. Klimple back on the floor for Century. This is DeShaw handling the basketball, working against Addie Weigel. It's knocked away. Loose ball picked up by Austin. Up the floor to Abby Foslin. Had to wait a little bit to get the open look from the right side. Eventually it does fall. 2 points for Abby Foslin. Here's Lundy, this time from the corner off the front of the rim. No good. Rebound for Fridley. Inside of a 10-point lead for Minot High. Patriots continue to cut into the deficit. That layup's missed, but the fadeaway by Zoe Austin goes in, and it's a 6-point game. The Patriots on the comeback trail as Jason Schwartz wants to talk it over. He's going to call the Ryan Family Dealerships timeout, and we'll take a break as well. You're watching High School Hoops on the PSP Network.
You have built an amazing life by working hard and doing your job well. Delivering financial advice is what we do well. At Ameriprise Financial, our job is to use our skills, experience, and research to help you become more successful in today's economy. What we want you to walk away from each encounter with is satisfaction in knowing that together, we've done what we can to help you work toward a better future.
Minot High leads 25-19. Patriots have cut into what was a 12-point lead, now down to 6 with 10:16 left in the first half. Out at the timeout, Magets have the basketball. Deshaw will drive with the left hand into the corner. Kick out for Fricky again. That defense right in her face from Eden Fridley. This is Lamore putting up a three. Offensive rebound for Bennett, and then the pass to Fricky goes well past half court. That'll be a turnover on Minot High. Another scoreless possession. They got 2 chances. Couldn't get any points from either. Knutson checks back in. Remember, she had the first 12 points of this game for Minot High. 3 threes in the first half of the first half. Patriots ball inbounding from the far sideline. It's Austin bringing it across the half-court line. Over to the near side, and Weigel. Top of the key, it's Klimpel. She had the first 5 for the Patriots. It was the Klimpel and Knutson show on both sides of the court there for the first couple of minutes. Then the rest of the crew got involved for Minot High, opened up quite the lead. Century still on a 6-point run. There's a foul called against Addie Weigel. She'll head to the bench as Emma Davis checks in. 4th team foul of the half against Century. Inbound to Bennett in the corner, back to Lamore. Skip pass to Knutson. Back to Bennett. 3 off the mark. Rebound for Davis, who's just in the game. The Jets have gone cold on offense lately, but there's a nice defensive play by Carew Lamore, knocking that one out of bounds, picking up the block. Klimpel will play it in, but it's intercepted by Bennett up the floor. Fricky, 2v2 up ahead to Knutson. Shot fake. Gets the defender, Foslin, to fly by, and hits the left-handed layup, ending a 6-point run for the Patriots. Minot High leads 27-19. In the corner, Fridley, skip pass, Foslin. Both players hit the floor, no call. It was Fricky guarding Austin. And the Jets on the fast break again, blocked from behind by Klimpel. Grabs the offensive rebound, gives it to Fridley. They slow things down. What a play by Olivia Klimpel, who was doing it on offense to start the game, and now a good defensive play. Foslin has the ball here, guarded by Bell. Looking for an option to pass it to, gives it to Zoe Austin. Now back to Foslin. They play catch, 6 on the shot clock. Austin to the corner, and Davis, 3 seconds, threw her hand out of bounds. And a costly turnover there for Century, trailing by 8. Bell gets subbed out as Avery Lundy checks back in, and a few subs also in for the Patriots. And that dead ball. Hand off to Fricky. She'll stop at the 3-point line, put up the tray, it's good. Fricky with 6 points, it's a 30-19 advantage. Just under 8 to play, first half. Jumping into the lane was Austin. Offensive rebound for the Patriots. Out to Weigel for a 3. Couldn't get that one to fall either, and now the Patriots unable to find a point in the last few minutes. Fricky again attacking the basket this time and drawing the foul, and one opportunity for Maggie Fricky. With 8 points so far, looking to make it 9 as that foul was called against Addie Weigel, her second personal.
Emma Davis back for the Patriots. Maggie Fricky to shoot 1.
Fricky at the Serve Pro free throw line. Specializing in fire and water cleanup and restoration, it's Serve Pro. First missed free throw for the Magets. That one missed the rim as well, so they'll give it right to the Patriots. This broadcast also brought to you by Minot State University, with more than 96% of recent Minot State grads employed or continuing their education. MSU grads get jobs, period. Minot State University, be seen, be heard, be you. 32-19 lead for Minot High, your BNC National Bank scoreboard. Long 3 from Fridley, off the backboard and then off the shot clock. 7-0 scoring run at the moment for the Magets. Following the Patriots' 6-0 scoring run. Get it to Bell off the screen from Knutson. Couldn't handle the pass. Collects it from the elbow. It's good. Bell closing in on double figures here in the first half. She's got 9. Getting at 32 against the Mandan Braves. Fridley for the right side. Tough shot over Lamore is no good. Austin with the rebound on the ground. And now we're going to get a travel as Barch intercepted that pass / stole it away from Austin. Coach Schwartz did get a timeout there. We'll see if the travel was first when we come back from this commercial break on the PSP Network. The Jets with a 15-point advantage at the moment. 6:47 left in the first half.
An injury can happen anywhere, at any time, to anyone. It's not really something you can schedule on your calendar. But when it happens to you and it's not your fault, there's one law firm to remember. That firm is Schweigert, Clemene, and McBride. We live here and take pride in helping our community. We know this area inside and out. We put in the work and fight for what's right so justice can prevail for you. That is what we're all about. We're on your side. We're Schweigert, Clemene, and McBride.
Magic Towing Intermission Report is coming up next. Remember their phone number, 701-509-4011. There's no job too big or too small for Magic Towing. Serving Western North Dakota, bring you the Intermission Report in just a few moments. Still 6:45 to play in the first half. Minot on a 9-0 run. That timeout did occur before the travel, so Magets basketball out of the Minot High timeout. They have 3 remaining for the game. Barch hands off to Bell. Bell loses her dribble, falls on the floor, and 4 Patriots going after it. As we're going to get a jump ball, it'll stay with Minot High. Five on the shot clock. Barch to the near side of Knutson. Up to Lamore, got to get one off from way downtown. Misses the rim, and that'll be a shot clock violation and a turnover by the Magets. Well, this was a 5-3 lead for Century early on until Knutson hit back-to-back threes to open up a Minot High lead. Century worked their way back into a 6-point deficit, and obviously at the moment, Minot High has brought it back up to 15. Patriots basketball, Austin to Fridley. Back to Austin. Near side corner to Foslin. Foslin will try to drive, but a lot of contact there and a foul called against Kinley Barch. 5'8" freshman guard. Shaw back in for the Magets. Weigel and Klimpel check back in for Century. It'll be Foslin off the inbounds pass for 3. That's no good. Offensive rebound collected by Olivia Klimpel, then intercepted by Fricke. Going the other way on the fast break. She's going to slow it down, take a shot from mid-range. Pull-up jumper, no good. Rebound by Klimpel. Gets it away to Fridley before a travel. Now she's got to look from the left side. And second one, that one goes in over to Shaw. After the first one was partially blocked, and that ends a 9-0 scoring run for Minot High. It's 21-34 in favor of the Magets. 5.5 left, first half on the BNC National Bank scoreboard. Lamore to DeShaw. Open look for 3, no good. Rebound, Foslin quickly up the floor. It's Weigel. Her layup's no good. Rebound, Lamore. Going the other way are the Magets. Not slowing down the pace, it's Fricke. Out to Bell, near side wing. 3 up and good. Bell with 12 in the first half. The 6th 3-point field goal for the Magets before halftime. Klimpel back to Weigel. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Fridley has it now. 5 seconds to shoot. She'll step up to the free throw line. Can't get that one to fall. Loose ball still. Lamore gets it away to Lundy. And now the pace definitely slows down as Bell walks it across the half-court line, gets a high ball screen from Lamore. She'll swing it over to Deshaw. Long three, no. Offensive rebound, Lundy. Nobody there to box her out. Shovels it to Lily Bell. It's still on the ground. New shot clock. Bell going to take the three. A rebound for the Patriots. It's still loose, and eventually we're just going to get to Ryan Family Dealerships. Timeout on the floor by Coach Wellstad for Century. Hoping to calm things down here with 3:59 left in the first half. With specialized training and technology, nobody knows your vehicle better than the certified techs at Ryan Family Dealerships. No matter what kind of vehicle you own, you can trust your repairs to Ryan Family Dealerships. An eventful first half continues after this commercial break here on the PSP Network.
Shields Visa is more than just a card. It's the freedom to go. It's a gateway to explore and do more of what you love. Imagine where the Shields Visa can take you. So join us in discovering endless possibilities. Shields Visa. Together, we've got this.
Both teams have 3 timeouts remaining in the game, as we have just under 4 minutes to play in the first half. Patriots basketball trailing by 16. Austin's shot over Bell is no good. Chases after her own rebound. It's snatched by Fricky. Pass out to the corner, and Bennett drives baseline, stops. Pass deflected, picked up by Deshaw, staying with the Magets. Ball continues to end up on the ground in nobody's possession. Knutson with 10 to shoot. Drive kick out to Bell. Stolen away by Foslin. Big defensive play there for Abby Foslin, 5'10 sophomore guard. Austin drives, tried to kick it to Shaw with the steal. There was 3 Magets there supplying help defense. Bennett, bounce pass across the court to Knutson into the corner to Shaw. She'll try another 3, and on the 3rd attempt, it's good. 7 first half threes for the Magets. They have a 40-21 advantage. Here's Fridley. Coach Schwartz calls in the play. Fricky to Knutson at the top of the key. They'll work it all the way around to the far side corner. It's Bennett. Off the rim, no good. Rebound chased down by Eden Fridley for the Century Patriots. Driving baseline, Lee. They work it around to the top of the key. Fridley jumps into the middle of the lane. It's no good. Offensive board for Klimpel. She can't get that one to fall either. Inside of 2 minutes remaining, first half. 19-point lead for Minot. Fricky off the screen from Knutson. Takes a look from beyond the arc. We're going to get a whistle here and a foul called against the Patriots. Abby Foslin. 16 foul on the Patriots. Magets will be in the bonus for the last 1:46 of the first half. First personal on Foslin. Inbound to Fricky. No good. Rebound Austin. She's going to sprint up ahead, leading the fast break for the Patriots. For the left side, no. Rebound to Shaw. Now the Magets will try the fast break on their side. 3-on-2. Kick out Knutson. 3 in the air. No good. Patriots, few passes, and they're already on their side of half court. Right-handed layup. Also missed by Klimpel. Playing at a fast pace, but not getting any shots to fall here recently. Maggie Fricky looking inside. It's Bennett. Through contact, the layup is good. Bennett's first points. Make it a 20-plus point advantage for the Magets. Every game they've played since January the 19th has been decided by 20 points or more. Fridley for three. She had 5 points early, eventually gets that one to go. She's up to 8 for the first half. Patriots down 18. 35 seconds left. 18 seconds to shoot. Bennett again with the post moves. No good, but a foul called against Foslin. That'll be her second, sending Presley Bennett to the Serve Pro free throw line. 28.8 seconds left first half on the BNC National Bank scoreboard. Your life is busy. They'll make managing your money easy with locations in North Dakota and Arizona. Visit BNC Bank online at bnc.bank. Bennett makes first and the second one as well. He's got the last 4 for Minot High as their lead is back up to 20. Shot clock off. Possibly one final possession here in the first half for Century. It'll be Fridley controlling the basketball. Getting a screen from Klimpel. Going to go the other way. Kick out. Open three in the corner from Foslin. No. Rebound to nobody yet. As Klimpel and Fricke were on the floor. And now Bennett and Austin get caught in the jump ball. No, it's going to be a foul called against Zoe Austin. So with just under 4 seconds to play, Bennett goes back to the Serve Pro free throw line for a 1-and-1. Bennett earns a second free throw. 3 for 3 from the line today. Makes that one as well. 46-24 advantage for Minot High. 4 seconds left. Fridley will run up to the half-court line. Launch one that goes off the front of the rim. It was close. With Century trailing by 22 at the break. The Magets offense as advertised for the first 18 minutes. While the Magic Towing intermission report coming up next here on the PSP Network. Don't go anywhere.
This presentation on the PSP Network is proudly brought to you by PSP Network. It's game day.
When facing disaster, it's not just the things we lose, but the memories. But there's hope. Serve Pro, with decades of experience in Minot and Bismarck, is always ready. Our certified professionals don't just restore homes, they rebuild lives. Because to us, you're not just a client, you're family.
Shields Visa is more than just a card. It's the freedom to go. It's a gateway to explore and do more of what you love. Imagine where the Shields Visa can take you. So join us in discovering endless possibilities. Shields Visa. Together, we've got this.
Meet Gary. Gary is an ordinary guy, but right now Gary has car trouble. Gary doesn't know about magic towing. Don't be like Gary. Remember the name and the number. It's Magic Towing. We are here to help 24/7. Magic Towing in Western North Dakota. Don't be like Gary. Remember the name and the number. It's Magic Towing.
Back here on the Western North Dakota leader in sports. The ESPN booth set up in the student section. Welcome back to the Magic Towing Intermission Report on the PSP Network. Minot High with a 46-24 lead over Bismarck Century. Let's take a look at how that first half went down with the individual scoring. Starting with the Century Patriots, they were led by Zoe Austin with 9. Eden Fridley had 8. Olivia Klimpel with 5. And Abby Fosland with 2. 4 scores in the book for the Patriots in that first half. Added all up, that's 24 for Bismarck Century. And on the other side for Minot High, they were led by 2 scores in double figures. Eve Knutson had 3 threes really early on. 12 points in the first couple of minutes. She had 14 for the final tally in the first half. Lily Bell, she was really good in the second half of that first half. She put in 12 points in the first 18 minutes. Maggie Fricky, even with the tough defense from Eden Fridley, she picked up 8 in the first half, 6 from Presley Bennett, all coming at the very end of that first half. Lundy and Deshaw added in a pair of threes, 3 points each in the first half. Minot High 7 made 3-pointers compared to Century's 2 in that first half. Add it all up, Minot High 46, Century 24. We'll take a look at the X's and O's of that first half coming up next in our Magic Towing Intermission Report.
Meet Gary. Gary is an ordinary guy, but right now Gary has car trouble. Gary doesn't know about magic towing. Don't be like Gary. Remember the name and the number. It's Magic Towing. We are here to help 24/7. Magic Towing in Western North Dakota. Don't be like Gary. Remember the name and the number. It's Magic Towing.
There is no place like the country club. 18 holes of immaculate golf, along with golf simulator, PGA staff, club fitting and lesson, driving range and practice green, pro shop, delicious food, endless fun in the pool, and activities for the whole family. Learn more and become a member today.
Remember their phone number, 701-509-4011. That's Magic Towing. There's no job too big or too small for Magic Towing, serving Western North Dakota. Once again, that phone number is 701-509-4011. This is the Magic Towing Intermission Report here on the PSP Network. Minot High with a 46-24 lead over Bismarck Century. Patriots were the first on the scoreboard. They had a 5-3 lead, and then Minot High went on a 12-0 scoring run, really started by Eve Knutson, who again had 12 points early on, including 3 of Minot's 7 first half threes. Then Century started getting going. They went on a 6-0 run to cut it to 25-19 later on, followed by 7 straight points by Minot High, and eventually everything kind of just went back and forth after that. A couple spurts of scoreless minutes for both sides, but Minot High's offense has been clicking on all cylinders with 46 first half points, a team that averages 75 points per game and 80 over their last 5 contests. It's been a pretty good homecoming showing for Minot High in this first half. Can the offense keep it rolling in the second? We'll find out when we come back from this timeout on the PSP Network Thank you for tuning in. As always, we've got the second half on the way.
When it comes to your car, you need someone you can trust. Someone who cares about your safety, your budget, and your peace of mind. At Trusted Tire and Auto, trust is more than just a word. It's at the heart of everything we do. We're a local business, owned and operated by people who live and work in this community. And we believe that by building relationships based on trust and care, we can make our community a better place to live and drive. Trusted Tire and Auto, where trust, care, and community meet on the road.
When it's time to choose your team, you want to pick the best.
I pick Carson Wentz. I pick Hunter Lipke.
Where'd you come from?
I was in football just like you.
Always choose people you know and trust for your team, like your community bankers at First Western Bank and Trust. You can bank on us.
For decades, Nodak Insurance Company has been serving our state's residents in good times and challenging times. We come together for the greater good, from simple acts of kindness to company-wide efforts that make a difference in our community. It's who we are, rooted in North Dakota and ready to serve when it matters most. Nodak Insurance Company, agents with answers.
Darren Johnson, Cody Olson, and Scott Wilkins, your agents with answers in Mandan.
You have built an amazing life by working hard and doing your job well. Delivering financial advice is what we do well. At Ameriprise Financial, our job is to use our skills, experience, and research to help you become more successful in today's economy. What we want you to walk away from each encounter with is satisfaction in knowing that together, we've done what we can to help you work toward a better future.
Pretty simple week this week on the PSP Network. 2 basketball doubleheaders today, and other than that, West Region Hockey from down in Bismarck. Remember, you can watch that one with a live video feed on the PSP Network website. The audio-only version, or the radio call, available here on the YouTube channel. We got a lot of postseason action to bring to you over the next couple of weeks. West Region Hockey this week. Region 4 girls basketball gets started on Monday. Bryce, you might be doing color commentary for that one, I hope.
I'll try and be next to you on that one, Owen, starting Monday. We got a busy week. You might be sick of me by the end of the week, Owen.
Oh no, oh no. Bryce having her on camera for us today as we get started in the second half. 46-24 lead for the Magets. Patriots with the basketball first. That pass intercepted by Fricky as Austin was trying to get it to Eden Fridley. She'll be stopped by a trio of Patriot defenders. Here's Karula Morey, lob into Bell. That one's picked off. So back-to-back turnovers on the first 2 possessions as Fridley drives past Lamore. Left-handed layup, no good. Rebound is a jump ball. That'll go the other way to the Magets. Patriots putting on a little bit more of a full court press here as Austin guarding Knutson in the backcourt. Gives it off to Lamore. She'll dribble to the left, spin back to the right, stop at the elbow. Looking for a cutting Fricky instead, finds Bennett on the other side, and one. Presley Bennett has been on a tear recently. She's scored the last 8 points going back to the first half, and she has the chance to make it 9 as she steps up to the Serve Pro free throw line. That's already the 3rd personal on Abby Fosland. She does just that. 49-24 lead for Minot. Austin will try and put in the first points of the second half. Won't do it there. Knutson with the rebound. Guarded now full court by Weigel. Gets it across the half-court line. Slows things down. Finds Bell at the free throw line. Stop, pop, it's good. Bell ties Knutson for the scoring lead in the game. She has 14. The Jets over the half-century mark. Just a minute and a half in to the second half. Fridley, oh, nice move. Couldn't finish. Offensive rebound and a second chance for the Patriots. Fridley will try a three this time. That won't fall either. Another offensive rebound for Lee, and we're going to get a jump ball staying with Century. Erica Lee with a couple offensive rebounds there on Fridley's missed shots. New shot clock for the Patriots. Inbounds pass, three right away. It's no good as Klimpel took that shot. Rebound Bennett. Magets with the tempo. It's Fricky. She'll go to the Serve Pro free throw line for two as Klimpel called for the foul. Fricky 1 for 2 at the Serve Pro free throw line so far tonight. Makes the first attempt on this trip. 9 points in the contest. Looking to become the third Minot High player in double figures. She does. 29-point lead. Largest of the day for the Magets. Out to a 7-0 start here in the second half. Austin to Fridley. Floater, mid-range on the baseline. It's good for Eden Fridley. Fridley, who's been doing a lot on the defensive end, also leading the Patriots at scoring tonight with 10. Those are the first points of the second half for the Century Patriots. Bennett to Bell. Quick release. It was short, and now we've got a blocking foul against Fricky. First on Fricky. Austin across the timeline, back to Eden Fridley. Austin running the show as the point guard. He's going to travel there. Stopped at the post, so to get it back out to Klimpel. But a turnover on the Patriots. Magets looking to add to their lead once again. Inside to Bell, working against Klimpel in the post. Draws the foul, and now Lily Bell heads to the Serve Pro free throw line for 2 shots. Bell 1 for 1 at the line in the first half. Again, has 14 points, looking to take over the lead. Individual scoring. There's no pizza like Planet Pizza. Try the Blue Buffalo or plain cheese at Planet Pizza tonight. Call now at 701-852-1700, serving the Magic City for over 25 years. Bell goes 2 for 2 at the Serve Pro free throw line that time. 16 points on the evening. Here's Zoe Austin. Top of the key, and Weigel. Back out to Austin. She's going to try and dribble past Lamore. Step through. That worked, but the shot didn't fall. Fridley with the steal in the backcourt. Draws the foul. And she'll go to the Serve Pro free throw line for 2 as Bennett is charged with her first personal. Good to see a lot of free throws going in. I know the coaches like that. Fridley 1 for 2. The Serve Pro free throw line on that occasion. 55-27 lead for Minot High on the BNC National Bank scoreboard. 14:26 left in the contest. The Jets looking to get win number 19 tonight. They've got 2 games remaining on the schedule as Bell missed the shot looking for the foul. They'll go on the road for their last non-conference game of the year against the Fargo Davies Eagles, and then finish the season at home against the Legacy Sabres. So we talked about the Patriots in the pregame show and their tough stretch of games against Minot, Legacy, and Davies. The Magets will be on that very similar schedule to end the season, heading towards tournament time. So big test in the final 3 games before WDA tournament play begins in Bismarck. Of course, all of those games brought to you on the PSP network. Similar story to West Region Hockey. Video broadcast of that will be available on the PSP network website, as there's a 3 for Presley Bennett, the audio version available on YouTube for free. Bennett for 3. Makes it 58-27. The lead is beyond 30 for the first time tonight for Minot High, as another steal goes to Barch, up the floor to Fricky. 2 more fast break points for number 2. She's up to 12. Patriots looking to get back in this game, 1 made basket at a time. Just 3 points since the second half began, all of them coming from Eden Fridley. That was Weigel trying to get on the score sheet. Couldn't do it there. Bell, bounce pass up ahead. Bennett gets Fridley flying in the air and puts in the right-handed layup. Presley Bennett, wow, has she been great for the Magets on offense over the last, 6 minutes. Going back to the first half, she has 15 points in the basketball game, and Minot High has a 35-point lead. Ryan Family Dealerships timeout on the floor. We'll be back in 30 here on the PSP Network. Ryan Family Dealerships timeout charged to the Century Patriots. At Ryan Dealerships, the commitment and respect to their customers is as strong today as it was 50 years ago. Experience the difference when you visit one of the 5 locations in Minot and Williston, or shop online at driveryan.com. Also, shout out to Roger Ward Moving and Storage, proudly helping the region with their moving and storage needs since 1942. Find them online at rogerwardmovingandstorage.com to schedule a move or to find a quote. Roger Ward Moving and Storage bringing you this game on the PSP Network tonight. We've got another one coming up next. The boys take the floor. Top-ranked Minot High against the Century Patriots. Coming up in just a few minutes. Out of the timeout, Patriots with the basketball. Coach Wellstad for Century, 2 timeouts remaining in the game. Minot has 3. Fosland driving past Sydney Aberly, who's in the game for first time. Fosland goes to the Serve Pro free throw line for the and 1. Three-point play for Fosland. She has 5 points, 32-point lead now for Minot. Knutson stopped at the volleyball line by Fosland. Eventually gets it off to Kinley Barch. Got a foul called as Lakin Johnson was too greedy going after the basketball. 5'5" freshman guard Lakin Johnson checks in for the first time and gets her first personal. Aberly will play it into Maggie Fricky. Hops into the lane, shot over Fosland, no good. Austin will bring it down the floor for Century. 12 minutes left in the game, 62-30 advantage for Minot High on the BNC National Bank scoreboard. Off to Fosland, 15 on the shot clock. She's going to drive, kick out to Lee, long 2 from the corner, too long, rebound Knutson. Up the floor to Aberly, now up to Fricky. Gets it to the Lee Bell, steps outside the 3-point line. No. Aberly with the offensive board to Barch. Open shot from just a few feet from the basket. Off the front of the rim, no good. 2 really good looks for points there for the Magets. They come away with 0. Foslin gets a screen from Lee. Thought about a three, instead gives it off to Zoe Austin. Looking for Lee down at the block. It was tipped away by Knutson, stolen by Aberly. Fricky, fast break opportunity again. She's going to spin and eventually give it off to Barch, this time from longer distance. Barch still can't get that one to go. Fricky with the steal in the backcourt. Magets keep it into the lane. Lots of contact. And a foul called against the Patriots and Zoe Austin. That'll be her second personal, 5th of the half for the Patriots. Their 13th total foul in the game. Compared to the Magets 7. Inbound Aberly traveled there, as slipped trying to jump stop in the middle of the lane. Overshot Klimpel on the pass was Foslin. Eventually finds the hands of Addie Weigel. Shot can't find the bottom of the basket. Rebound for the Magets. It's Lily Bell. Bell, no look pass to the corner. It goes out of bounds. Would have been cool if it was an assist. They're going to say it stays with the Magets. Apparently that was not really a behind-the-back pass, more of a knocked away by the defender. Everett DeShaw in the game for the Magets. She's dribbling at the top of the key. Back cut to Bell. Knocked away by Lee. It'll go to the Patriots. And up the floor to Klimpel. Fridley collects the pass. 10 minutes left, second half. Patriots down 32. Stop, kick to the far corner. It's Klimpel off the front of the rim. Lee with the offensive rebound. She'll get the second chance. Miss the basket, but go to the serve pro free throw line for 2. Foul on Aberly. First one from Erica Lee is good. This broadcast on the PSP Network brought to you by Shields. Shields of Minot and Bismarck brings you the Players of the Week. Head to the PSP Network social media platforms to nominate a player or to vote for this week's Player of the Week. Shields of Minot and Bismarck proud to support the PSP Network's mission of promoting local athletes. Lee misses the second. It'll remain a 31-point lead. Magets doubling up the Patriots here at the moment. DeShaw to Lamore to Fricky. Looking for Bennett on the post. Instead, Fricky will dribble, kick to the corner to Carew Lamore. She'll drive, fall down, lose the ball. Lee picks it up, hands off Fridley. She'll run the point here for the Patriots. Pivot, step through between two defenders. It's good. Eden Fridley with 5 of the Patriots' 9 points here, halfway through the second half. Everett DeShaw. Try and drive past Klimpel. Instead, gives it to Lamore in the corner. She's going to attack the basket. Put up a tough shot, blocked. Tough shot, blocked by Austin. She'll bring it down the floor for Century. Stop at the block. Kick out to Weigel. Gets it back in the corner, guarded by Eve Knutson. Now going to attack again, blocked by Eve. Stays with the Patriots, missed the right-handed layup. Left-handed layup goes in for Olivia Klimpel. It's been quite a physical second half between these two teams. 9 total fouls so far, and we're going to get a Ryan Family Dealerships timeout on the floor, called by Jason Schwartz of Minot High. He's got 2 remaining for the game. We'll take a timeout here on the PSP Network and come back with a final 8:22 of the first of 2 tonight on the PSP Network.
All right, bring it up. Come on. Someone's got to call a play. All right, let's go. I right, zoom, spider 2, Y banana. You don't like that one, okay. I right 40 power? No. You don't want that one either? All right, go kick off. Get out of here, let's go.
First Western is your independent community bank with all the online conveniences you want and an experienced team you can count on.
First Western Bank and Trust. You can bank on us.
You have built an amazing life by working hard and doing your job well. Delivering financial advice is what we do well. At Ameriprise Financial, our job is to use our skills, experience, and research to help you become more successful in today's economy. What we want you to walk away from each encounter with is satisfaction in knowing that together, we've done what we can to help you work toward a better future.
An 18-point halftime lead a 22-point halftime lead has grown to 27 at the moment for Minot High as we continue on with the second half action here on the PSP network. The Jets, their first home game since January 16th. Lose the ball there. Patriots get it up to Klimple, who lost it out of bounds. A good chance at a fast break layup. Another unfortunate turnover there for the Patriots as comeback still possible. 27 with 8 minutes remaining. We're going to get a foul on Austin. She's getting into foul trouble now. It's her third. The Jets will be in the bonus the rest of the way following the next Patriot foul. Lamore inbound to Maggie Fricky. To Bell. Offensive foul. It's her second. Second offensive. Ali took the charge for Century. Zadie Weigel with it. She'll give it to Zoe Austin on the skip pass. Into the corner, Fridley saves it from going out of bounds. Knutson. She'll take it for the Jets. A turnover leads to a left-handed layup for Bennett. Off the rim, no good. And then Bell just dropped out of her hand and off her foot and out of bounds. That's a possession that won't make the highlight reel for Minot High there. 2 points are given to him. Now the Patriots back on offense with Lakin Johnson back into the game. Austin will head to the Surf Pro free throw line for 2 shots. Foul called against Crew Lamore. Patriots will be in the bonus the remainder of final 7-16. Austin misses the first. 9 first half points for Austin, nothing so far in the second. Now she enters double figures with 1 made free throw. 62-36 lead for Minot High in the BNC National Bank scoreboard with locations throughout North Dakota, Minnesota, and Arizona. BNC National Bank provides you with banking and wealth management services for your business and family. Visit BNC Bank online today at bnc.bank. Bennett open in the corner for a little bit as Klimple with the closeout. Now a skip to Lamore. She's going to try and work past Austin. Spins, puts up a shot, and got it to fall. Crew Lamore's first points. Make it a 28-point lead. Johnson for the far side corner. It's good. Lakin Johnson, her first points. Only put up a handful of shots this season as a freshman. Six minutes remain in the ball game. Fricky got an open look for 3 and doesn't let it go to waste. Maggie Fricky with 15. Long three from Fridley on the way. It's good. Fridley from way downtown. 67-42 lead for Minot High. Ryan Family Dealerships timeout on the floor called by the Patriots. Trailing by 25. We've got more on the PSP Network coming up after this commercial break.
An injury can happen anywhere, at any time, to anyone. It's not really something you can schedule on your calendar. But when it happens to you and it's not your fault, there's one law firm to remember. That firm is Schweigert, Clemene, and McBride. We live here and take pride in helping our community. We know this area inside and out. We put in the work and fight for what's right so justice can prevail for you. That is what we're all about. We're on your side. We're Schweigert, Clemene, and McBride.
For decades, Nodak Insurance Company has been serving our state's residents in good times and challenging times. We come together for the greater good, from simple acts of kindness to company-wide efforts that make a difference in our community. It's who we are, rooted in North Dakota and ready to serve when it matters most. Nodak Insurance Company, agents with answers.
Darren Johnson, Cody Olson, and Scott Wilkins, your agents with answers in Mandan.
Lily Bell with 16, Maggie Fricky with 15, and Eve Knutson with 14, making it a tough decision for Sport Clip's MVP of the game. We'll make that decision during the Planning Team Financial Advisors Shots Crossroads postgame show coming up next after the following 5 minutes and 34 seconds of action. Bell again lost the ball. It'll be a turnover going to the Patriots. Olivia Klimple leads the fast break for Century and makes the layup. Knutson way down the floor. They're going to give it to her, but not open anymore. Fricky tried to pass it to Bell. She hit the floor, and the ball was knocked away by Johnson. Fridley in possession on Erica Lee. Blocked by Knutson. Gets her own rebound, and the putback goes in for Erica Lee. (67-46) lead for Minot. Lead back up to 21. Bell driving, putting up a shot from the middle of the lane and adding to her point total. Now with 18 to lead all scorers. Austin from the left side draws the foul. Zoe Austin to the serve pro free throw line for 2 shots. Foul called against Lamore. That's 2.
Second personal, 7th team foul. Zoe Austin, shoot 2.
First one from Zoe Austin is good. Off the back of the rim, misses the second. Another 1-for-2 trip for Austin at the free throw line. 3 for 5 on the game is Zoe. Bell pass to the corner, Knutson. Off the rim, no good. Austin knocked it out of bounds. It'll stay with Minot High, leading 69-47. Knutson will play it into Maggie Fricky, standing outside the three-point line. Now trying to drive against Eden Fridley. Lee with the help defense knocks it away. Now they both go after it on the ground. Fricky will roll it to Presley Bennett. It'll stay with the Mid-Jets. Lamore steps into a 3 from straight away. It's good. Banked it in. Still counts as Johnson puts up another 3. She hits her second triple. Lakin Johnson with 6 points. 72-50. Minot High in front. Fricky gets a handout from Lamore into the paint. Bell. Another roll out to Bennett for 3. No. Klimple falls down because of a foul. Foul called against Bell. Klimple will head to the serve pro free throw line, shooting the 1-and-1. Third personal foul on Bell. Klimple, the top free throw shooter for Century, 71% from the line. No good on the first attempt, won't get a second. Rebound for Bell. The Jets putting the finishing touches on their 15th win in West Region play. They already have the number 1 seed locked up heading into tonight's action. Century, though, as there's a 3 from Bell, as she eclipses 20 points for the night. Century, on the other hand, this loss really going to affect them in the standings. A game that, had they won, without knowing the result of the Legacy Mandan game, could have put them into second place. However, now they'll fall into a tie with Bismarck at the very least, again, depending on that result between Legacy and Mandan. Ball will stay with Century. Coach Wellstad calls his final timeout with 2:30 remaining in the contest. Patriots trailing 75-52 on the BNC National Bank scoreboard. We'll take a Ryan Family Dealership timeout here on the PSP Network and bring you the rest uninterrupted here on the PSP Network.
The dictionary defines community as a group of people living in the same place or sharing common goals. Community is the largest part of our name, and we make it the largest part of our business. We support our local schools, organizations, youth programs, and local events from Bowman to Bismarck, because we all share a common goal to better the quality of life in our communities. Come bank with us at Dakota Community Bank and Trust, your real community bank.
For 50 years, Ryan has been a trusted name for car buyers in western North Dakota. Shop their entire inventory at driveryan.com or visit one of their 5 locations in Minot and Williston. Ryan Family Dealerships bringing you this broadcast on the PSP Network. Fridley fouled by Fricky. Fridley to the Serve Pro free throw line, shooting the 1-and-1. This is the first free throw. The Jets hit 7 threes in the first half, opened up a 22-point lead at the break. Second half, that totals down to 4. 11 made threes on the game for the top shooting team from beyond the arc in the West region. That's Lily Bell, who has 2 threes on the game. She has 23 total points. Why not connecting on 34.7% of three-point field goals on the season. Austin, opportunity for a three-point play, gets the and 1. Patriots in the double bonus, they'll be shooting 2 for the last 146. Gonna get a bunch of subs coming in here for the Majets and Patriots as well. So we can get those to you. For Minot, Ariana Rude, Brenna Seidner, Leah Rosenkrantz, Kinley Barch back in the game, also Everett DeShaw. Austin misses the free throw. Rebound for Leah Rosenkrantz. In for Century, Olivia Thunderhawk, who's guarding Seidner, takes that to the basket, misses the layup. Rebound for Katie Brown. Austin straight through the lane for 2. And now an official timeout. As Coach Schwartz continues to bring in some more subs. Journey Larson in the game. Austin's day looks to be done as she gets subbed out for Olivia Klimple. 1:22 remaining, 77-56 lead on the BNC National Bank scoreboard for the Minot Majets. Rude to Larson. Work it around back to Ariana Rude inside for Rosenkrantz, diving and saving it from going out of bounds, but it ends up in the hands of Lakin Johnson for Century. Inside of 60 seconds to go. Minot High advances to 19-2 on the season, still unbeaten against North Dakota opponents. Century falls to 15-5. The Patriots have one game remaining. It's on the road at Bismarck High on February the 20th. That'll end their regular season. Johnson, her third three. Lakin Johnson with 9 points in the second half. We had a really good ball game. So with the loss again, to reiterate, the Patriots fall to 11-4 in conference play. That's tied with Bismarck High. So that game between the Patriots and Demons will decide most likely third and fourth place. Again, Legacy also could drop a few spots with 2 games to go. The Sabres have to play Minot High, so there's still a lot that could happen there between the 2, 3, and 4 seeds in the West region. 77-59 will be your final score, unless Thunderhawk gets that 3 to go. It doesn't. Minot High, 19-2 on the season with a 77-59 win on their home floor. We'll recap it on the Planning Team Financial Advisors Shots Crossroads postgame show coming up next here on the PSP Network.
Jersey Mike slices your sub right in front of you, see? The slicer, the meat and cheese, it has a rhythm.
This is the rhythm of the slice. The slice. Oh yeah. The rhythm of the slice. This is the rhythm of the slice. The slice. Oh yeah.
Order for Danny?
Sliced right in front of you. It's a Jersey Mike's thing. A sub above.
This presentation on the PSP Network is proudly brought to you by PSP Network. It's game day.
Whether you're looking for a full-service financial plan or planning for farm or business succession, Planning Team Financial Advisors is here to help you work toward achieving your financial goals. With locations in Bismarck, Garrison, and Center, our full-service team of professionals are dedicated to helping you work towards achieving your financial goals. Visit us online, planningteam.com.
Securities offered through LPL Financial, member of FINRA Civic. Investment advisory services offered through New Edge Advisors LLC, a registered investment advisor. New Edge Advisors LLC and Planning Team Financial Advisors are separate entities from LPL Financial.
How would you like to turn this into this? With Shots Crossroads Fuel to Food Reward Program, you can. Here's how it works. Pick up a fuel tracker card from any of our C-Store cashiers. Every time you fill up with gasoline or diesel, use the fuel tracker card to record your gallons. Once you reach 1,000 gallons, you'll be eligible for a $10 gift card to Shots Crossroads Restaurant. Start earning your rewards today at Shots Crossroads.
77-59 win for the Minot High Magets. Welcome into the Planning Team Financial Advisors Shots Crossroads post-game show. We'll have a look at the individual scoring in just a second, but I'd like to welcome in our Sport Clips MVP of the game. Sport Clips MVP of the game is Eve Knutson of Minot High. Eve, you were the one to get things started for your team today with the band is sometimes too loud, isn't it?
Yeah.
All right, you started things off today for your team. 14 points all in the first half, including 3 threes to get the party started, really. How was that to get things going?
It felt good to hit some shots after my man-down game. I wasn't shooting very well, so it felt nice to get going again.
A confidence boost today heading into the last 2 games of the season. 2 tough opponents, Davies and Legacy. How are you guys going into the last 2 games, closing out the regular season?
We're just working on our defense, working as a team, just knowing that we're ready as a team and working the ball.
The offense is working just fine, I'd have to say. 80 points in your last 5 games coming in tonight. 77 is the final point total. How does the offense look from the players' perspective?
It looks good. Sometimes we stand a little bit and let Lily and Maggie, but most of the time we're all moving as a team and working the ball around.
Well, great job today, Eve. Sport Clips MVP of the game. Planning Team Financial Advisors Shots Crossroads post-game show continues on after this commercial break.
There is no place like the country club. 18 holes of immaculate golf, along with golf simulator, PGA staff, club fitting and lesson, driving range and practice green, pro shop, delicious food, endless fun in the pool, and activities for the whole family. Learn more and become a member today.
That sinking feeling you get when this happens? That's oil change-anxiety. The anxiety of being without a car with a billion things to do. The fear of being overcharged. The stress of not knowing where to go or who to trust. But you never get those feelings at Valvoline Instant Oil Change, where you can watch us work right from your car, and we finish up in about 15 minutes.
We changed your oil and did our 18-point safety check.
Valvoline Instant Oil Change. Service you can see, experts you can trust.
Welcome back to the Planning Team Financial Advisors Shots Crossroads post-game show. Whether you're planning for farm or business succession, Planning Team Financial Advisors is there to help you work toward achieving your financial goals. Visit them online at planningteam.com, helping clients work toward financial freedom. And Shots Crossroads is your post-game headquarters. Order online at shotscrossroads.com. Their delicious menu that includes the famous number 99. Team buses are always welcome at Shots Crossroads. Let's take a look at the individual scoring for this one, starting off with the Patriots of Bismarck Century. They were led by Eden Fridley's 18 points. Zoe Austin added in 15. Both of those players came in averaging 14 points per game, so right on par was Fridley and Austin. 9 points from Lake and Johnson all in the second half on 3 threes. Another 9 points supplied by Olivia Klimple. 5 points in the game for Abby Fosland, and Erica Lee added in the final 3. Added all up, 59 points for the Patriots, 24 in the first half, another 35 in the second. On the other side for Minot High, 4 players in double figures, led by Lily Bell with 23 in the game, 15 for Maggie Fricky, 14 in the first half alone for Eve Knutson, our Sport Clips MVP of the game. 14 from Presley Bennett as well. 5 points by Crew Lamore, and a 3 apiece for Avery Lundy and Everett Deshaw. Part of 11 made threes in the game for Minot High. Pretty impressive performance from beyond the arc, supplying their win tonight, 77-59 for Bismarck Century. Of course, next up for the 19-2 Magets at Fargo Davies, the number 3 ranked team in the state, and then home against Legacy, the number 4 ranked team in the state, to close out the regular season. It's going to be a grind the last 3 games of the year for the Magets. Luckily for them, they've got the number 1 seed of the West Region Tournament already secured, as that tournament begins in just 2 weeks' time. For the Bismarck Century Patriots, 1 game remains in their regular season schedule. With a 15-5 record, they'll go on the road in town to take on the Bismarck High Demons in a massive game in West Region standings, as the Patriots and Demons will collide both with an 11-4 record in region play, battling for that 3 seed in the tournament and possibly even the 2 seed, as the Legacy Sabres still have 2 games remaining on their schedule as well. Well, that'll do it for the Planning Team Financial Advisors Shots Crossroads post-game show. For this one, our first of 2 tonight for the Magic City Campus Gymnasium. Final score for the final time, Minot High Magets 77, Century Patriots 59. Stick around on the other side. We've got the Valvoline Instant Oil Change pre-game show ahead of our second clash between the Century Patriots and Minot High Magicians tonight. It's a WDA doubleheader on the PSP Network.
Whether you need wealth management, wealth management is a multifaceted offering that should provide opportunities for growth and security. At BNC National Bank, we pride ourselves on putting your priorities first and providing practical, objective financial advice. Our team can help you assess your goals and take stock of your assets to determine whether wealth management is right for you. Speak to a member of our team today to learn more.
We want it all. We want our dog to fetch it.
Drop it.
And drop it.
Clean it.
We want to fix it ourselves. And actually fix it. We want to order the market price lobster. And know the market price of the lobster.
How much is... Whatever the market says.
Sadly, we can't have it all. Except at Sport Clips, where we check in with the pros in men's hair and totally check out with pure, uninterrupted relaxation. Sport Clips. It's a game changer.
Are you moving your business or your home across the town or across the country? We know it can be stressful. To ensure your possessions arrive on time, intact, and on budget, make your move with Jobbers Moving and Storage. Jobbers can help you with every aspect of your move. With our efficient step-by-step approach to move management, we can tailor a plan to suit your needs and schedule. With locations in Bismarck, Fargo, Minot, and Aberdeen, Jobbers Moving and Storage is your choice. Visit jobberswarehouse.com. It's Jobbers Moving and Storage.
Whether it's getting an education, making priceless memories, learning to play, playing to learn, or simply getting where you need to go, the team at Ackerman Estvold has been behind these projects and countless others, developing critical infrastructure, valuable spaces, and even some good old-fashioned fun. Entrusted with the things you know, but delivering more than you may realize. Ackerman Estvold. Trusted for decades and decades to come.
Wondering whether you need wealth management? Wealth management is a multifaceted offering that should provide opportunities for growth and security. At BNC National Bank, we pride ourselves on putting your priorities first and providing practical, objective financial advice. Our team can help you assess your goals and take stock of your assets to determine whether wealth management is right for you. Speak to a member of our team today to learn more. Whether you need wealth management? Wealth management is a multifaceted offering that should provide opportunities for growth and security. At BNC National Bank, we pride ourselves on putting your priorities first and providing practical, objective financial advice. Our team can help you assess your goals and take stock of your assets to determine whether wealth management is right for you. Speak to a member of our team today to learn more.
Game 2 of tonight's doubleheader is about to get underway between Century and Minot High, but not before the Valvoline Instant Oil Change pregame show takes place. With timely services that won't slow you down and no appointment needed, it's a stay-in-your-car drive-through oil change that'll take about 15 minutes at any of Valvoline Instant Oil Change locations in Minot or Bismarck. You can also find out what they do online at VIOC.com. Well, the Magets picked up the first win of the night, 77-59 over the Century Patriots. The Magicians looking to finish the sweep once again. It's something that they did a week and a half ago down at Century's Gymnasium. The boys picked up a 68-62 win over the Patriots, which was a massive clash at the top of the West Region standings. Minot High was able to survive that one. They found themselves down at halftime, but a 12-0 second half run propelled the Magi to victory on the road against the Patriots. Minot currently holds the #1 position in the West Region standings with a 13-1 record, but it's getting down to some tough games here as Bismarck High continues to put on the charge as they haven't lost in a long, long time. The Demons with one game remaining on their schedule. That is the Century Patriots as they vie for the #1 seed in the West Region. It's plain and simple for Minot High. Win today and beat Legacy and you're #1 with a 15-1 record heading into tourney time. A loss will sure make things interesting for Coach Winchesky's Minot High Magicians. On the other side for Century, they still have a shot at getting that #1 seed. They're going to need a lot of things to go right, including a win tonight against Minot and a win on the road against Bismarck in their final game of the season on the 20th of February. The 16-3 Patriots, led by Darren Mattern and their top scorer Isaiah Schaefer, have played really good basketball this season. Lately, the offense hasn't been there too much, with 72, 65, and 64 points in their last 3 games, respectively, down from their 76.8 point per game season average. The Patriots, third in the West Region standings. They had a tough time scoring the ball against Minot High. Schaefer was held to 15 points in that contest. They're probably going to want him to get going tonight to pick up a victory on the road at Minot High. We'll break down the X's and O's, bring you the Northern Plains Heating Air keys to the game, and have tip-off and the starting lineups coming up next here on the PSP Network. We'll take a timeout in our Valvoline Instant Oil Change pregame show and return after this 60-second break.
You have built an amazing life by working hard and doing your job well. Delivering financial advice is what we do well. At Ameriprise Financial, our job is to use our skills, experience, and research to help you become more successful in today's economy. What we want you to walk away from each encounter with is satisfaction in knowing that together, we've done what we can to help you work toward a better future.
Shields Visa is more than just a card. It's the freedom to go. It's a gateway to explore and do more of what you love. Imagine where the Shields Visa can take you. So join us in discovering endless possibilities. Shields Visa. Together, we've got this.
Welcome back into the Valvoline Instant Oil Change pregame show on the PSP Network. This broadcast of high school hoops is also brought to you by Mason Kramer Photography. With game action shots or senior portraits, Mason Kramer Photography delivers some of the best work imaginable. Find Mason Kramer online and on all social media platforms. Also, the UPS store located on South Broadway in Minot, open Monday to Friday from 8:30 to 7, and on Saturday from 8:30 to 3, the UPS store located in the Marketplace Foods Plaza for all your packing and shipping needs. Let's take a look at the Northern Plains Heating and Air keys to the game. With over 25 years of experience as your heating and air experts, Northern Plains Heating and Air is, there's no other choice than Northern Plains to seal your heating and air game. Find them online at northern-plains.com. For Century, get on the board early and hold on to that lead. That's what they did against Minot High. They took an early lead in the first half, led at the break, led for the first few minutes of the second half, but then it got away from them and there was no coming back. So build that early lead and sustain it the whole way has got to be the key for Coach Mattern's Patriots squad. As for Minot High, defense, defense, defense. The #1 ranked scoring defense in the West Region, holding teams to under 54 points per game. That's going to be the key tonight. Once again, keep Schaefer off the scoring sheet as much as you can when Isaiah Schaefer's playing basketball. and keep the Patriots off the boards. Century really had a good first half in that last matchup, rebounding. Second half was a little bit different. That's where the tables were turned in that first matchup of the season. So it's going to be all about the defense tonight for Coach Dean Winchesky and his Minot High Magicians. Let's take a look at the current standings heading into tonight's matchups in the WDA. Minot High sits at number 1 with a 13-1 record. Bismarck at 13-2. Century at 11-3. We talked about that group of 3 earlier on in our Valvoline Instant Oil Change pregame show. There's an outside chance for the Patriots. It's must win tonight, or else they will not be able to get higher than 3 this season. Well, they can beat Bismarck High later on, but they can't get to number 1 without a win tonight here in the Magic City. Dickinson at 7-7 sits at 4th. Mandan also 7-7 in 5th place. Legacy at 6-8, still a chance to go as high as 4th in the standings. They'll take on Minot High to end the regular season on the 20th, right here on the PSP Network, right here in the Magic City Campus Gymnasium. Jamestown at 4-10 is the 7th place team. Williston at 8th with a 2-13 record. St. Mary's is 1-13 and currently in 9th. The matchups tonight: Dickinson at St. Mary's, Williston at Jamestown, and Legacy at Mandan. So a big game there once again on the boys' side, similar to on the girls' side between the Braves and Sabres. You can catch that game on the PSP Network, as well as West Region hockey going on right now. It's semi-final night from Bismarck, and then in 2 weeks, we'll be back in Bismarck for the WDA basketball tournament, both the boys and the girls, from the Bismarck Event Center, February 29th to March 2nd. It's really going to be March Madness in the Division AA basketball tournaments, both out west and out east. No clear-cut favorite in either tournament right now, it seems, as there's some teams from the east making a lot of runs at the end of the season. I know there's a big matchup tonight, Davies and West Fargo Cheyenne. On the boys' side, we'll keep our eyes on that score as the night goes on here on the PSP Network. But that's coming up starting February the 29th, the WDA basketball tournament. Catch it live on the PSP Network website. You can also catch the audio-radio feed here on YouTube for free. While we're on the topic of who's playing well recently, it's Parker Falcon for Bismarck Legacy. He leads the West Region in points per game, 21.4 a contest. Isaiah St. Romain at 20.9, second leading scorer in the West Region. Isaiah Schaefer just a hair under 20 points per game. Number 5, he's the only Patriot on the list, and the only player in this game that will be featured on that list this week. Logan Conklin, the leading scorer for Minot High, puts in 18 a game, just shy of the top 5 as of the 4th of February. Not too much time left before tip-off of this one between the Patriots and the Magicians. Round 2 of this rivalry this year. First one was taken by Minot High on the road, 68-62. The Patriots looking to even the score here in Minot tonight on the PSP Network.
All right, bring it up. Come on. Someone's got to call a play. All right, let's go. I right, zoom, spider 2, Y banana. You don't like that one? Okay. I right 40 power? No. You don't want that one either? All right, go kick off. Get out of here. Let's go.
First Western is your independent community bank with all the online conveniences you want and an experienced team you can count on.
First Western Bank and Trust. You can bank on us.
Whether you're looking for a full-service financial plan or planning for farm or business succession, Planning Team Financial Advisors is here to help you work toward achieving your financial goals. With locations in Bismarck, Garrison, and Center, our full-service team of professionals are dedicated to helping you work towards achieving your financial goals. Visit us online, planningteam.com.
Securities offered through LPL Financial, member of FINRA Civic. Investment advisory services offered through New Edge Advisors, LLC, a registered investment advisor. New Edge Advisors, LLC, and Planning Team Financial Advisors are separate entities from LPL Financial.
Great news! If you're looking for a new vehicle, Ryan Family Dealerships has the best selection we've had in years. You'll find fantastic offers from Nissan, Honda, Chevrolet, Buick, GMC, Cadillac, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram.
Hold on. Ryan sells Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram?
Yes, we do, and we'd love to sell one to you. Visit one of our 5 convenient locations in Minot and Williston. Get your next vehicle from a name you know and trust. Ryan Family Dealerships.
While the colors will be presented by the Minot High School Air Force Junior ROTC Color Guard Detail. The Color Guard Detail is commanded by Cadet Master Sergeant Ramiro Rodriguez. Tonight's anthem will be performed by the Minot High School Pep Band. And as always, please remain at attention and hold your applause until the colors have been retired.
Well, let's meet tonight's starting five, beginning with the Bismarck Century Patriots with a record of 16-3, 11-3 in conference play. They most recently picked up a win over St. Mary's, 64-51. They were out in Moorhead last weekend, where they defeated Fergus Falls, Minnesota, 65-52, and took down the Legacy Sabres before that, 72-68. Their penultimate game of the season sees a starting lineup that features a 6'3 junior guard, number 11, Drew Kemple, 6'3 senior guard, number 5, Isaiah Schaefer, 6'1 senior guard, number 12, Oliver Jensen, 6'3 sophomore guard, number 24, Garrett Nisley, and the 6'5 senior center, number 34, Ajura Spears. Schaefer led all scores with 19 against the St. Mary's Saints. Cale Scholmer ended up in double figures with 11 points and 4 boards against St. Mary's the last time out for the Patriots on Tuesday, the 13th of February. On the other side, for the Minot High Magicians, 6'3 junior guard Peyton Shell, averaging 13 and 5 on this season, is the team's best three-point shooter and free throw shooter as well, 44% and 76% respectively from those areas on the court. The 6'2 junior guard wearing number 20, that's Eric Winchesky. He's the team leader in assists and second leader in assists in the West region with 4.5 a game. Also go with Landon Bedell, the offensive rebounding machine, 38 offensive boards, 38 of his 72 on the season coming in that area. That's Landon Bedell. 6'6 senior forward, number 6'5 junior forward, number 34, Grayson Schaefer leads the team total rebounding with 8 per game, and the leading scorer, 6'5 senior forward, number 21, Logan Conklin, averaging 18 and 7 on the season. Your starting five for the Magicians: Shell, Winchesky, Conklin, Bedell, and Schaefer. For Dean Winchesky's team with a record of 18-1, 13-1 in conference play. They can clinch the #1 seed with a win this evening against Century and a win against the Legacy Sabres on the 20th of February next week. We're ready to get this one underway. The second of two in our WDA doubleheader tonight on the PSP Network. Century in the road blue, Minot in the home white. It'll be Kemple against Schaefer to get us underway. Ball's in the air and away we go. Tip-off is won by the Patriots, but we're going to jump again as Schaefer was over the line. Everybody was out of position, so we'll act like it never even happened. Serve pro. Tip-off won by the Magicians, and we are now underway. Eric Winchesky controls it for the Magi. Over to Logan Conklin, guarded by Ajura Spears, trying to get it to Schaefer, but it went off his hands and out of bounds. Large crowd in attendance for this game. Probably going to be pretty tight to start the game, both teams. A very important game in the standings, an opportunity for the Patriots to redeem themselves after a home loss to the Magi just a week and a half ago, and an opportunity for the Magicians to keep on rolling, pick up win number 19 on the season. This is Jensen for Century. He is blocked by Schaefer, throws it back in, and is picked up by Drew Kemple, who throws it out of bounds, trying to find Garrett Nisley for a three in the corner. Turnover by the Magicians, followed by a turnover by the Patriots. Winchesky will bring it up the floor. Some pressure applied by Oliver Jensen. He'll go to his right with Conklin. Conklin driving, stepping into the paint, kick out Winchesky. He'll try to get past Jensen to no avail. Schaefer swings it to Conklin, steps up to the elbow and hits the first two-pointer of the night. Logan Conklin puts the Magi on the board. 1 minute into this contest. Century looking to answer. It's Nisley controlling the basketball, dribbling past Shell. Oh, nice pass down to Spears. Pump fake, gets him in the air, and Ajura Spears with the bucket, but credit Garrett Nisley with a nice assist. It's even at 2, the scoreboard. Conklin misses a quick jump shot. Patriots going the other way. Nisley running the point. Over to Schaefer. And now Kemple slows down the pace, gets it to Schaefer. He's going to try and get it into the paint. Kicks it out to Oliver Jensen, 14 to shoot. Ball back in the hands of Drew Kemple. Nisley will go to his left to the baseline. Pull up, no good. On a bit of a fadeaway shot. Rebound for Conklin, still 2 apiece. 16-15 left first half. Here's Conklin for a 3 on the way, no good. Rebound grab by Garrett Nisley. Schaefer sets the screen for Nisley to the free throw line. Kick out to Jensen in the corner, working against Grayson Schaefer. Back out to Spears. He's going to drive with it. Single digits on the shot clock, stuck in the lane. Going to hand it off to Nisley. 4 seconds to shoot. Jensen's got to put one up at the buzzer. Instead, gives it off to Spears, who will just hold it. And that will be a shot clock violation and a costly turnover, you'd have to imagine, for Century. Going the other way is Minot High, looking to take the lead right back. Winchesky for 3 from the wing. It's good. Magi go up 5-2, the first 3-point field goal of the night, courtesy of Eric Winchesky. Nisley to Schaefer. Winchesky again getting the call to guard Isaiah Schaefer, one of the top scorers in the state of North Dakota. Comes into tonight's game averaging 19.8 points per game. That, of course, leads the Patriots in scoring, and Winchesky is still down. He was called for the foul there, and not what you want to see for the Magi. So we will take a quick break here on the PSP Network, come back, and hope Winchesky's doing fine.
You have built an amazing life by working hard and doing your job well. Delivering financial advice is what we do well. At Ameriprise Financial, our job is to use our skills, experience, and research to help you become more successful in today's economy. What we want you to walk away from each encounter with is satisfaction in knowing that together, we've done what we can to help you work toward a better future.
Isaiah Schaefer at the Serve Pro free throw line. It's good as Winchesky was able to walk off the court. Of course, head coach for Minot High, Dean Winchesky, not happy with the call there, possibly looking for a charge against Schaefer as he sinks both free throws on the foul against Eric Winchesky. He's back on the bench. Looks like he'll be able to come back in soon. Fisher Johnson checks into the game for him. 5-4 lead for Minot High at the moment. Conklin stops in the corner, skip pass to Peyton Shell, who puts up a three over Schaefer, off the rim, no good. Another offensive board for Bedell. What did we say? Offensive rebounding machine draws the foul, and Landon Bedell heads to the Serve Pro free throw line. Azura Spears called for the foul. Nisley crossed the three-point line, so Bedell will get another shot at that free throw. So it's shot one again for Bedell. Misses it. Still has another one as Winchesky is right back in the game. Bedell hits technically the second. 6-4 lead for the Magi. Nisley trying to dribble past Shell. He stopped at the block. Back out to Kemple. He'll drive. Good help defense by Bedell. Kick out to an open Jensen for three. Rebound collected by Bedell. Jensen just off the mark. First substitution coming in for the Patriots at the next dead ball, which is right here. A turnover on the Magi. Braden Nelson in for Minot. Cale Schomer in for Century. Four minutes gone by. 6 points Minot, 4 points Century on the BNC National Bank scoreboard with locations throughout North Dakota, Minnesota, and Arizona. Also find them online at bnc.bank. Oh, what a tough shot sideways was Isaiah Schaefer off the glass and in. And he's going to tie the score at 6. Here's Kemple with it. There's the score added on the scoreboard. Nisley gives it back to Schaefer. Dribbling with his left hand into the lane, spins back out to Jensen. Thought about another three, instead going to try and drive past Nelson from the left side with the right hand, no good. Putback opportunity for Schomer is no good. Another offensive rebound and a whistle. So again, shot clock didn't start, so 3 seconds on the shot clock for the Patriots.
Checking in for the Magicians, number 4, Fisher Johnson. In for the Patriots, number 30, Gibson Kinneberg.
Inbound it to Kemple, got to get one off before the shot clock. He does. It's no good, but the offensive rebound kept on the Patriots side by Schaefer. His shot no good. Another offensive rebound. Third opportunity here for the Patriots. It'll be three from the wing. Isaiah Schaefer. Patriots have the lead for the first time tonight. Isaiah Schaefer with the last 7 points for Century. Fisher Johnson back in the game. Over to Nelson. Cross court skip to Conklin. Johnson in the corner. They'll work it around the triangle to Bedell. On the block, guarded by 3 Patriots. And now a whistle as Schomer tried to rip that ball away. And they're going to send Bedell to the Serve Pro free throw line for 2. .12:42 left, first half. And the tension continues to rise here inside Magic City Campus Gymnasium. Bedell makes the first free throw. Second one coming from Landon Bedell. makes that one as well. 3 for 4 at the Serve Pro free throw line. Early on is Bedell. He gets subbed out by Schaefer. With 24/7 emergency service and trained technicians using advanced technology, it's Serve Pro. Patriots back on offense with a 1-point lead. Drew Kemple, guarded by Conklin. Tries driving again, has to give it off to Schomer. Schomer creates space, can't make the shot. Rebound Nelson for Minot. Biggs in now for Minot High. Nelson, Conklin, and Schaefer. It's Winchesky with it. Pull up from the elbow. No. Rebound for Gibson Kinnebrew, the freshman in the game for the first time today for Century. Here's Nisley for 3. That's off the mark. Rebound Conklin. Eric Winchesky calls the play. Gets a screen from Schaefer. Conklin gives it to Grayson. They play catch over to Eric Winchesky now on the near side. Running baseline is Nelson. Gets it. They swing it around the three-point line. Fisher Johnson into the corner. Nelson, he's going to put up a 3 over Nisley. Off the rim, no good. Rebound, Drew Kemple for the Patriots. Looks like this one might end up being a defensive battle tonight here in the Magic City. 6.5 gone by, just 17 points combined. Schomer attacking the hoop. Again, going to try and create space. Won't. Pass intercepted. Conklin, he's going to go one-on-one fast break, but Kemple foul from behind as he was trying to poke that one out of the possession of Logan Conklin. Shell checks back in for the Magi. Jenner Smoody off the bench for the Patriots. Magi ball underneath their own basket. Winchesky will inbound it to Conklin. Fighting through the double team and drawing the foul. Going to give that one to Schomer. That's his second personal. The 4th team foul on the Pats. The first 6:51 of this evening's ball game. Inbound to Conklin, back to Winchesky, into the corner. Schaefer again, no good. Magi with just 1 made 3. They've missed a couple recently. Still trailing by 1 to the visiting Century Patriots. Get it to Schomer. Short corner, he's gonna fight his way into the lane. Call off the shot, it's a travel by Cale Schomer, and Coach Darren Mattern continues to dig into the bench as Joey Kralik checks in. Kinnebrew, Schaefer, Kemple, Kralik, and Smoody on the court for Century. With a 9-8 lead over Minot High, 10:35 to play first half of the BNC National Bank scoreboard. Conklin is fouled as he falls out of bounds. Foul called against Kralik. Already 5 team fouls again on the Patriots here in the first half. Not even halfway finished. Ball's knocked away, out of bounds. This broadcast on the PSP Network brought to you by Minot State University. MSU grads get jobs, period. Be seen, be heard, be you at Minot State University. Winchesky steps into the lane, pivots, back out to Peyton Shell, 6 to shoot. It's Schaefer now with it. Trying to get past Kemple. Instead, find a cutting Shell underneath the basket with 1 on the shot clock. And number 1 gets it off, ending a scoring drought for the Magi, and they take the lead back at 10-9. Gibson Kinnebrew dribbling. Pick it up, pass it across court to Drew Kemple. Foul in the play, 10 seconds on the shot clock. Kemple still with it, still trying to make his way to the basket. Oh, we're going to get a foul. Stopping the clock at 9:35. Bedell back in for Conklin. Schaefer will inbound on the baseline underneath the Patriots hoop. Gets it to Kemple. Look for the handoff. Now Kemple will go one-on-one in the post with Braden Nelson. Bounce pass to the middle of the lane, and Kralik rolls off the rim. No good. Nelson with the board for the Magi. Winchesky brings it across the half-court line. Driving past Kinnebrew is knocked away. Maybe a pass. It's an assist for Winchesky. Landon Bedell puts in the 2 points. He is the leading scorer for the Magi with 5 in this first half. Jenner Smoody to Schaefer. Just a step outside the three-point line. Lets one fly over Winchesky. Nothing Eric could really do about that one. Nice shot, Isaiah Schaefer. On the other side for Minot, Shell hands off to Schaefer. They swing it around to Winchesky in the corner, work back the other way. They reverse it now to Nelson on the near side. Cross-court skip. Bedell picks it off. Stolen away by Kinnebrew. Here he goes on the fast break against Winchesky. We've got a whistle and a foul against Eric Winchesky as Kinnebrew is spinning out of control. Gibson Kinnebrew at the Serve Pro free throw line for 2 shots. Looking to give the Patriots the lead. Off the front of the rim, no good. Johnson and Conklin in for Minot High. Jensen returns to the floor for the Patriots. Second attempt by Kinnebrew. No. 0 for 2. We remain even at 12, 8:28 left. First half. You're on the PSP Network. Thank you for tuning in this evening. Johnson to Conklin. He's going to try and drive baseline. Foul called against the Patriots. That's Smoody. He was standing in the way of Conklin's path to the basket. Magi will be in the bonus the rest of the first half. Inbound to Shell. Spin around. Shot no good. Foul on Schaefer. Shell will head to the Serve Pro free throw line for 2. Specializing in fire and water cleanup and restoration, it's Serve Pro. Shell makes the first. Dayton Shell, 76% free throw shooter. Also the top 3-point shooter on the Magicians team so far this season. Makes both of his 2 free throws. Magicians go ahead 14-12 on the BNC National Bank scoreboard. Schaefer had it poked away by Shell. They both go diving for it at half court. It's recovered by Schaefer for the Patriots. Kinnebrew jump pass to Jensen. Everybody flying everywhere. Ball still loose, and now it's out of bounds. And last touched by Kralik. He'll head to the bench. Azura Spears in once again for the Patriots. Magicians playing with the lead, 14-12. They find Conklin in the middle of the lane. Offensive rebound for Schaefer on a shot that didn't hit the rim. 4 seconds to shoot. Conklin straightaway 3. No. Hit the rim twice. Rebound Spears. Century trying to answer. Either tie or take the lead. Smoody pass to Kinnebrew. Those two have played significant minutes off the bench here in the first half. Kinnebrew's shot was short for the offensive rebound by Azura Spears. He's going to work against Bedell. Shot fake, goes up a second time, and that one goes in for Azura Spears. He's got 4 points. And we're even once again, 14 apiece. Everybody touching the ball for the Magicians on this possession. Bedell has it now over to Fisher Johnson. Working against Schaefer. Pull up from inside the lane. No. Rebound collected by Spears. Rips it away from Bedell. Oliver Jensen on the near side. Pass across to Smoody. Gonna get Schaefer open on the screen. It's Spears set. Fade away from mid-range. Nope. Ball goes out of bounds. And it'll be Minot basketball. We've got a Ryan Family Dealerships timeout on the floor. 30-second timeout called by Coach Winchesky for the Minot High Magicians. Will take a timeout as well. 14-14 on the BNC National Bank scoreboard. Final 6:12 of the first half. Coming up next on the PSP Network.
Mike slices your sub right in front of you, see? The slicer, the meat and cheese. It has a rhythm.
This is the rhythm of the slice. The slice. Oh yeah. The rhythm of the slice. This is the rhythm of the slice. The slice. Oh yeah.
Order for Danny? Sliced right in front of you. It's a Jersey Mike's thing. A sub above.
This broadcast on the PSP Network is brought to you by Shields. Shields of Minot Bismarck presents the Player of the Week each week on the PSP Network social media platforms. You can nominate a player or vote for this week's Player of the Week on Twitter or Facebook. Shields of Minot and Bismarck are proud to support the PSP Network's mission of promoting local athletes. Out of the Ryan Family Dealerships timeout, Minot basketball. Bedell is blocked by Azura Spears. Patriots again hold Minot off the board. Looking to regain the lead. It's Kempel. Stops at the block now. Dribbles back outside the three-point line. He'll try it again. Out to Jensen. Jensen looked to step into a three. Instead, passes it off to Kempel. Drew Kempel will take a shot from long range. Offensive rebound by Nisley. Gets it to Azura Spears, and he has 6 points. Just 2 scorers for the Patriots so far. It's been Schaefer. He's got 10. Spears with 6. Patriots with the lead. Foul called against Century. Going to go against Kinnebrew. Logan Conklin at the Surf Pro free throw line shooting the 1-and-1 bonus. First personal against Gibson Kinnebrew. Conklin earns the second free throw. Conklin ties the game at 16. Magic Towing intermission report coming up next here on the PSP Network. Remember their number, 701-509-4011. There's no job too big or too small for Magic Towing, serving western North Dakota. Spears lobs it into Garrett Nisley. Spin around, fade away from the short corner is good, and Garrett Nisley is on the score sheet for the first time. They get it to Conklin. He's going to drive again. Stop at the elbow. Offensive rebound. Schaefer off the glass. No good. Ball still loose. Tracked down by Nisley in the corner. Patriots working quickly across the half-court line. Kempel drives all the way around the baseline. Out to Kinnebrew. Gets it back on the far side corner, or far side wing. Dribbling past Bedell to the left side. Draws the foul. Drew Kempel to the Serve Pro free throw line for 2. Bedell's first personal foul, 4th team foul against the Magi in the first half. 4:21 remaining before the break. Kempel sinks the first free throw. And the second one making a 4-point game. And that's as big as the lead's been for either side. Shell gets it to Wojcicki. He'll hop to post, and Kinnebrew called for another foul. That'll send Winchesky to the Serve Pro free throw line. Magi will be in the double bonus for the last 4 minutes of half number 1. Winchesky makes the first. Kinnebrew heads to the bench with 2 fouls. Smoody back in. Off the front of the rim, no good by Winchesky. It'll stay a 3-point advantage for Century, who has the ball after the rebound was tracked down by Drew Kemple. They'll give it to Smoody. Well outside the 3-point line, trying to hand it off to Nisley, who is back cutting. Winchesky, no, missed the layup, but right behind him, it's Conklin to clean it up and head to the Serve Pro free throw line, looking to tie this game at 20. Smoody called for the foul. That's 10.5 on the Patriots. Like you said, Minot will be in the double bonus for the last 3:40. Tied at 20. 4 straight points for the Magi. Conklin with 7.5. He leads all Magician scorers. Nisley with it. Garrett Nisley, the 6'3" sophomore guard, averaging 8 points per game, scoring. 2 assists. This is Kemple cutting through the lane and drawing the foul. Patriots will inbound underneath their own basket. First personal against Logan Conklin. Get it into Kemple. Over to Schaefer. He's partially blocked there by Shell. He's well short of the rim. Away go the Magi, looking to take the lead. It's been a back and forth game since we tipped things off. Here's Shell for 3. No. Rebound, Conklin. Offensively for Minot. Winchesky steps into a 3 off the pass from Braden Nelson. Minot takes the lead 23-20, and we've got a Ryan Family Dealerships timeout on the floor called by Century and head coach Darren Mattern. Magi have the lead with just under 3 minutes left in the first half. Stay with us. WDA doubleheader on the PSP Network's getting really, really good. At Ryan Dealerships, the commitment and respect for their customers is as strong today as it was 50 years ago. Experience the difference when you visit one of the 5 locations in Minot and Williston or shop online at driveryan.com. Presswitch Orthodontics also brings you this broadcast on the PSP Network, specializing in braces and Invisalign for all ages. It offers 0% financing and free consultations, virtual or in office. Enjoy professional treatment in a fun, relaxed atmosphere. Check them out at minotbraces.com. Patriot basketball off the timeout. Minot takes the lead on a 3 from Eric Winchesky. It's 23-20 at the moment on the BNC National Bank scoreboard. Find them online at bnc.bank. Smoody hands off to Kemple. 2.5 remaining, first half. Pull up, no good. Out of bounds, last touch by the Patriots. Magicians look to continue what is currently a 7-0 scoring run. Conklin with it, over to Winchesky. Conklin gets it back inside. Schaefer spins around and had an open look from the left side. Gets it to fall. Schaefer's first points make it 25-20. Long pass to the far side, and Smoody. He's going to drive into the lane where he's rejected by Peyton Shell. Conklin didn't have a great look on the fast break. He's going to stop, give it to Winchesky here on the near side, well short of the rim. Flying out of bounds is Conklin, saving it. It'll stay with the Magi, working 5-on-4 as Logan Conklin runs back onto the court. Here's Shell for 3. Yes! Peyton Shell swishes the 3, and the run continues for the Magi. It's 12-0. Garrett Nisley to Kemple. Swings it to Smoody. He's going to drive baseline into Schaefer and Nelson. Travel called. He's trying to get between the two of them. A turnover on the Patriots. Kronick back in for Century. Fisher Johnson back in for the Magi. Eric Winchesky heads over to the bench smiling as the Magicians have their largest lead of the contest, 28-20. A minute 12 remaining first half. Nelson to Johnson, 60 seconds to play. Knocked out of bounds by Nisley. Stay with Minot. 11 seconds to shoot. Conklin will inbound to Fisher Johnson. Set it up with 8 seconds to shoot. Conklin looking for Schaefer on the block. Count it. "14-second difference between shot clock and game clock as the Patriots look to put an end to a 14-0 scoring run for Minot High. There's Conklin with the steal. Fast break against Kemple with the right hand off the glass and in. 32-20. Magicians have opened up a double-digit lead. A sellout crowd here at Magic City Campus Gymnasium, making noise for the final 10 seconds of the first half. Patriots looking for one final shot to go into the halftime break. It's Kemple in the face of Braden Nelson. He ends the scoring drought for the Patriots. But it can't be understated the importance of that offensive run for the Magi. It was a defensive battle early. Minot's offense awoke in the final few minutes, and they have a 32-23 lead at the break. Magic Towing intermission report comes up next on the PSP Network. Stay tuned.
This presentation on the PSP Network is proudly brought to you by PSP Network. It's game day.
When facing disaster, it's not just the things we lose, but the memories. But there's hope. ServPro, with decades of experience in Minot and Bismarck, is always ready. Our certified professionals don't just restore homes, they rebuild lives. Because to us, you're not just a client, you're family.
Shields Visa is more than just a card. It's the freedom to go. It's a gateway to explore and do more of what you love. Imagine where the Shields Visa can take you. So join us in discovering endless possibilities. Shields Visa. Together, we've got this.
Meet Gary. Gary is an ordinary guy, but right now Gary has car trouble. Gary doesn't know about magic towing. Don't be like Gary. Remember the name and the number. It's Magic Towing. We are here to help 24/7. Magic Towing in Western North Dakota. Don't be like Gary. Remember the name and the number. It's Magic Towing.
Magic Towing brings you the intermission report today. Remember their number is 701-509-4011. There's no job too big or too small for Magic Towing, serving Western North Dakota. Once again, that number is 701-509-4011. 32-23 lead for the Minot Magicians. I bring in my color commentator and camera operator today, Bryce Gutnick. Thoughts on that first half? You got to believe that 16-3 run. Although, you know, it isn't the second half. This game is only halfway complete, but that one really swung things in the direction for the Magicians.
I tell you what, those last few minutes were just huge. That Conklin hustle play really stands out in my mind. They get that open three, sparked it. Winchetsky with the three, Schaefer with an offensive rebound and a putback, Shell with the three. I tell you what, no disrespect to anybody in the state, but we may be looking at two of the best team defenses tonight on this court. I was starting to wonder if we were going to crack 20 points, Owen. I thought Minot was very fortunate to be where they were in that first half for most of it before that big run, just for the fact they were getting to the free throw line and keeping it close. Century, a lot of offensive rebounds there. That was kind of their offensive production there in the first half.
Couldn't have said it better, Bryce. Second question, think any of those kids at the ESPN table want to get in on the real broadcast and run our camera?
We'll have to see, yeah. Maybe find someone down there and see what qualities they have and what maybe they got a resume they can give us, Owen.
Great crowd on hand today for this one between Century and Minot. Let's take a look at the individual scores in the first half. First for the Patriots of Bismarck Century. They were led by Isaiah Schaefer's 10 first half points, 6 from Azura Spears, 5 points from Drew Kemple, including the 3 that snapped the 16-point run for the Magi right before the first half concluded. 2 points as well for Garrett Nisley, added all up 23 for the Century Patriots in the first 18 minutes. On the other side for Minot High, 9 points from Logan Conklin, 7 from Eric Winchesky, another 7 for Peyton Shell, 5 for Landon Bedell, and 4 from Grayson Schaefer. It's been fairly even distributing the points for the Magi. Once again, it seems to be the case pretty much every single night as their first half total sits at 32. A 9-point lead for the Magi. The largest lead of that first half was 12. Right before Kemple hit the 3, it was 32-20. Nonetheless, Magi with a 9-point lead. It's a big lead, something they didn't do in Bismarck the first time out. Now it's time maybe for the Patriots to put a comeback run together in the second period today. We'll take a look at the scoreboard around the region as well as around the state for the remainder of our Magic Towing Intermission Report here on the PSP Network.
You have built an amazing life by working hard and doing your job well. Delivering financial advice is what we do well. At Ameriprise Financial, our job is to use our skills, experience, and research to help you become more successful in today's economy. What we want you to walk away from each encounter with is satisfaction in knowing that together, we've done what we can to help you work toward a better future.
For decades, Nodak Insurance Company has been serving our state's residents in good times and challenging times. We come together for the greater good, from simple acts of kindness to company-wide efforts that make a difference in our community. It's who we are, rooted in North Dakota and ready to serve when it matters most. Nodak Insurance Company, agents with answers.
Darren Johnson, Cody Olson, and Scott Wilkins, your agents with answers in Mandan.
Welcome back to the Magic Towing Intermission Report here on the PSP Network. Also like to thank our sponsor, Roger Ward Moving and Storage, proudly helping the region with their moving and storage needs since 1942. Find them online at rogerwardmovingandstorage.com to schedule a move or to find a quote. Roger Ward Moving and Storage. Owen Patterson here on the call. Let's take a look at the area scoreboard in Division AA. Starting on the girls' side, a lot of intriguing scores to get to, especially out west. Bismarck Legacy falls to Mandan 56-47, and the Braves' final game on their home floor there at Mandan High School before they move into the Starion Sports Complex. So with Legacy's loss and Century's loss to Mandan earlier tonight, it's now a three-way tie for second place heading into the final conference game of the year between Bismarck Legacy, Bismarck Century, and Bismarck High. The Patriots take on the Demons on the 20th of February, and the Sabres come right here to Minot to take on the Magets on the PSP network. It's going to be a crazy February the 20th as we figure out seeds 2, 3, and 4 in the West region. All three of those teams 11-4 in conference play after tonight's games. Another big result to note, Williston, who snapped a 50-plus game losing streak in conference play a couple weeks ago against Jamestown. Well, they've beaten the Blue Jays again, 54-51. The Coyotes have won 2 out of their last 3. What a run for Williston to close out the season. They may not be the number 9 seed in the tournament this year. On the boys' side, some halftime scores out east. Fargo Davies with the lead over West Fargo Cheyenne. That one's in the second half, 52-43 advantage for the third-ranked Eagles over the fifth-ranked Cheyenne Mustangs. That's a battle for first place in the EDC standings. Fargo South has a 39-34 lead over Moorhead of Minnesota. Shanley leads Red River 40-28, and over elsewhere on the PSP network in Mandan, the Braves have the lead over Legacy 30-27 at the halftime break. That's a look at your around the region scoreboard. Scoreboard here inside Magic City Campus Gymnasium reads Minot High 32, Century 23. We'll have the second half coming up next right here on the PSP Network.
There is no place like the Country Club. 18 holes of immaculate golf, along with golf simulator, PGA staff, club fitting and lesson, driving range and practice green, pro shop, delicious food, endless fun in the pool, and activities for the whole family. Learn more and become a member today.
Ready to get this second half underway. Century with the basketball, down 9. 18 minutes back on the clock, the final 18 minutes here from Magic City Campus Gymnasium in regulation. Century in the blue, Minot in the white. We are underway out of the break. Patriots trailing 23-32. It was a 16-3 run in the final 3 minutes of that first half that put the Magicians in front, opened up a double-digit lead. It's down to 9. Schaefer cuts into it a little bit more with 2 points to start the second half. Schaefer with 12 points in the game. Patriots down 7. The Jets on offense for the first time since halftime. This is Peyton Shell with it, gets the screen from Conklin over to Bedell. Oh, nice cut by Conklin and a nice find by Landon Bedell. 2 points on each side to start the second half. We're back where we left off. It's a 9-point advantage for the Magi. Conklin into double figures with that basket. He's got 11 to lead all Minot scorers. Here's Schaefer, the leading scorer in the game with 12, spinning into the lane. Pass Shell off the glass, no good. Spears went for the offensive rebound, but we got a foul called against Azure Spears. Second against Spears. First foul of the second half. Patriots were called for 10 fouls in the first 18 minutes. Magicians on offense once again. Winchesky's 3 no good. Three-pointers haven't been too big of a storyline in this game. Minot High hit 3 from beyond the arc in the first half, as did the Patriots. Jump ball will stay with Minot. Winchesky inbounding the basketball underneath their own basket. Into Conklin. He's hit by Spears, trying to put up a shot. Foul will be called on the ground. That's the third personal against Azura. Magicians will try and inbound it again. into Conklin, steps into the free throw line. Missed the shot. Foul called against Bedell of Minot. Patriots go back on offense, trailing 25-34. On the BNC National Bank scoreboard is Oliver Jensen all the way across the court, hands it off to Schaefer. Now Spears, give it right back. Schaefer, pull up three, straight away off the front of the rim, no good. Rebound Grayson Schaefer for the Magicians. Conklin, the near side elbow to the right block. Shot was no good again. Travels out of bounds, last touch by Century. Possession stays with Minot. Conklin receives the inbounds pass from Winchesky into the corner. Grayson Schaefer, it's up, misses the rim. Rebound Eric Winchesky, it'll stay with Minot High. Conklin receives the pass outside the three-point line. Single digits on the shot clock. Winchesky with possession. Pass knocked away by Spears. Conklin recovers. 3 seconds to shoot. No good. And the shot clock's going to expire before Winchesky can get that one off as Conklin's shot missed the rim as well. So a turnover forced by the Patriot defense. Kemple will bring it up the floor. Jensen, bounce pass to Schaefer. Pass to Nisley was knocked down by Winchesky. Nisley keeps it. And as he's falling to the ground, puts up a shot, draws the foul. He'll head to the serve pro free throw line for two. Conklin called for his second personal. Second team foul on the Magicians. Kemple off the inbounds pass, goes to his right, then back to the left, misses the shot. Schaefer intercepts that pass up the floor to Winchesky. Patriots go right back on offense. After a quick takeaway, Nisley for three. In and out, no good. Spears goes up for the rebound, but couldn't control it, and it rolls out of bounds. Braden Nelson checks in for the Magicians. 3 minutes gone by in the second half. 34-25 lead, just 2 points for either side in those first 3 minutes. Conklin lost the handle. So now the defense is taking over once again. Patriots forced that shot clock violation, and the Magicians, they haven't given the Patriots many open looks since the second half began. Isaiah Schaefer with it. Working against Shell. Falling in the paint. Shot no good. Spears with the putback. Second chance. Whereas Juris Spears, he's got 8 points. 7-point lead for the Magi. Winchesky goes back to his left. Mid-range, it's good from the corner. He's closing in on double figures with 9 points. Lead back up to 9. Nisley driving baseline, and he's going to travel. Nelson and Winchesky close in. Help defense, forces the turnover. Minot can get this one back above double figures, the deficit. Winchesky sets up the offense. Over to Grayson Schaefer. Conklin, keep on feeding him for points in the paint, but he's blocked. Second chance, blocked again by Spears. Third opportunity, can't get that one to go. Spears eventually just grabs the rebound, and now a foul called against Shell as both Shell and Conklin were trying to rip that ball away. Spears hung on to it, and it'll stay with the Patriots on the foul by Peyton Shell, his first. Third team foul on the Magi here in the second half. Crowded area there for Schaefer. A couple screens were being set. Gives it off to Kemple. Calling a new play. Offensive foul against Kemple as Conklin takes charge. This broadcast on the PSP Network brought to you by BNC National Bank. Bringing you the scoreboard. Your life is busy. They'll make managing your money easy with locations in North Dakota and Arizona. Visit BNC Bank online at bnc.bank. 13 minutes left. Minot 36, Century 27. Conklin out to Nelson. Shot no good. Rebound by Kralik, and then a foul by Nelson. Maybe a little bit out of frustration that he missed the shot. Tried swiping it away from Kralik, and instead gets called for the personal, his second. Kennebrew in for Century. Johnson in for Minot. Schaefer back dribbles. Now we'll go back inside the three-point line all the way to the post. Shot from the left side of the rim, no good. Rebound, Winchesky. Gives it off to Nelson. Running down the middle of the floor, stops, pivots back out to Winchesky. Now Fisher Johnson gives it to Conklin. Another contested shot and a foul called against Spears. That's his third of the half and fourth of the game. Now I believe a warning of some sort against Isaiah Schaefer. So Schaefer given his first warning after the foul against Spears. Spears will have to check out of the game as Braylon Aldinger comes in. Conklin missed the first free throw. Second one is no good as well. Rebound thrown back to Conklin by Schaefer, Grayson Schaefer. He can't get the shot to fall. Minot with just 4 points since halftime after ending the first half with 16 points in 3 minutes. Kennebrew, jump pass out to Aldinger. Aldinger off to Isaiah Schaefer, guarded by Winchesky. That's been the matchup all night long. With 2 on the shot clock, 3 is off the back of the rim. Conklin skies for the rebound. Winchesky will walk it across the half-court line. He's picked up right away by Gibson Kennebrew. Top of the key to Grayson Schaefer. Conklin again setting up on the block. Winchesky will pull the trigger on a 3. And he doesn't miss that one. 12 points for Winchesky. 39-27 the lead, up to 12. Again, that's the largest it's been. It was a 12-point lead for Minot right before halftime. Kennebrew will try to answer. Won't. Winchesky up the floor to Johnson behind his head and out of bounds. 11-11 to play, second half. Peyton Shell checks in for Winchesky. On the floor for Century at the moment, Temple, Nisley, Kralik, Aldinger, and Kennebrew. Kemple had some space and scores a 2. Shell to the near side, and Logan Conklin attacks the hoop, falls down, as does Kralik. No whistles, missed shot. Kennebrew up to Kemple. Patriots work 5-on-4 for a second. Nisley, pass out to Braylon Aldinger. His pass out to Kennebrew is knocked away by Fisher Johnson. Now it's a 4-on-3. Patriots again missed a 3. That was Kemple, offensive board by Kralik. It'll stay with the Patriots. New shot clock. 10:15 remaining, second half. Patriots down 10. Garrett Nisley with it. Slings it to Kinnebrew. Aldinger to Kemple. Kemple will drive. Put up with the right hand off the pane and in for Drew Kemple with 9 points. Those have been 9 important points as well for the Patriots. We've got a Ryan Family Dealerships timeout on the floor called by Dean Winchesky for Minot High for 50 years. Ryan has been a trusted name for car buyers in Western North Dakota. Shop their entire inventory at driveryan.com or visit one of their 5 locations in Minot and Williston. Minot 39, Century 31 when we come back. Just under 10 to play in this one for the Magic City Campus Gymnasium.
Whether it's getting an education, making priceless memories, learning to play, playing to learn, or simply getting where you need to go, the team at Ackerman Estvold has been behind these projects and countless others, developing critical infrastructure, valuable spaces, and even some good old-fashioned fun. Entrusted with the things you know, but delivering more than you may realize. Ackerman Estvold, trusted for decades and decades to come.
Meet Gary. Gary is an ordinary guy, but right now Gary has car trouble. Gary doesn't know about magic towing. Don't be like Gary. Remember the name and the number. It's Magic Towing. We are here to help 24/7. Magic Towing in Western North Dakota. Don't be like Gary. Remember the name and the number. It's Magic Towing.
Elsewhere on the PSP network tonight, Bismarck Legacy at Mandan and the West Region Hockey Tournament semifinal night. Century was in action against Dickinson earlier. Minot High on the ice right now in the second semifinal of the day. Back to the action here on the basketball court in Minot. That's a big time block by Gibson Kinnebrew. And now they're going to lob it to him, and that one goes in. Launching himself out of bounds was Kinnebrew. 2 very athletic plays in a row. Kinnebrew with the block and then 2 points on the other end. It's a 6-point game. Winchesky dumps it off to Bedell. That hook shot's no good. Kinnebrew grabs the rebound, taken over in the last 30 seconds is Gibson Kinnebrew. Nisley pull up from the elbow, off to the left. Kinnebrew tried to save that one from going out of bounds, but foot was on the line. Those are the first 2 points for Kinnebrew. Nine minutes still to play on the BNC National Bank scoreboard. Garrett Nisley steals basketball from Peyton Shell. Gives it to Kralik. It was knocked away. And now Minot will stop. Winchesky hits pause, and now will walk across the half-court line. Bedell maybe shoot that one. No. Gives it off to Winchesky. He'll dribble to the near side elbow. Shot no good. Offensive rebound and one for number 1, Peyton Shell. With Schaefer on the bench for Century. Foul called on Joey Kralik. As Conklin checks out of the game for Minot High, Schaefer checks in for Century. Shell from the Serve Pro free throw line. Converts the 3-point play. Azura Spears back in with 4 personal fouls. 3 of them he's picked up already in the second half. Kralik with 2 goes back to the Patriot bench. 5 team fouls on Century here in the second half. 4 on the Magi. This is Aldinger. He's going to dribble into the lane. Stop. Try and get one over Bedell. He does, but doesn't go in. Bedell tracks down the rebound in the corner. Kinnebrew applies the pressure. Gets it off to Winchesky. He'll bring it across the timeline for Minot. They'll lead by 9, 42-33. Shell gets a screen from Bedell. Over to Nelson. Works around to the near side and Winchesky. Bedell now goes to the top of the key. 7 seconds to shoot. patiently waiting for a shot. There's a nice pass to Bedell, and they get it. Bedell with 7, 11-point lead for Minot High. It's back above 10 points. Spears, he'll go all the way to the rim, misses a shot. Wincheski tip of the rebound to Grayson Schaefer. The Magicians with 11-point lead. Here's Wincheski off the pass from Nelson. Swish! Largest lead of the night. Eric Wincheski with his 4th triple. 15 points for the junior. Isaiah Schaefer now into the lane. Off the rim, no good. Wincheski controls the basketball, guarded by Kinnebrew. All the way to the hole, Eric Wincheski. Another 2 points for him. 17 points for Wincheski. Ryan Family Dealerships timeout on the floor, called by Darren Mattern of Century. 49-33, the lead continues to grow for the Magi here on their home floor here on the PSP Network.
Stylists are trained to understand the nuances of cutting men's hair. Less pomp, more adore, huh, Brittany?
Square face, wavy hair.
Mid-fade with a textured top. Finish it off with the hard part and taper that neckline, coach.
Cowlick, what's the move? It's not just all about hard work here.
Hit all. 7. Pressure. Points. Yeah.
It takes expertise to be a sport clip stylist.
Here?
That's the spot. Right there, huh?
Sport Clips, the pros in men's hair.
Wondering whether you need wealth management? Wealth management is a multifaceted offering that should provide opportunities for growth and security. At BNC National Bank, we pride ourselves on putting your priorities first and providing practical, objective financial advice. Our team can help you assess your goals and take stock of your assets to determine whether wealth management is right for you. Speak to a member of our team today to learn more.
.6:24 to go, second half. Minot High 49, Century 33. Magicians look to creep closer and closer to the #1 seed in the WDA tournament. Starts the 29th of February. A win today and a win against Legacy would lock up that #1 seed. A loss in any of these two games for Minot High, and they're going to need another Bismarck High loss to still be #1. Of course, Century is also still in a position to take over that 1 seed. They're going to need to win out. Minot High is going to have to lose both 2 games, as Schaefer was contacted quite a bit as he went up for that shot, and then Johnson was walking as he caught that pass. So it'll be a turnover back to the Pats. Two teams that don't turn the ball over too much. Century 10.5 turnovers per game. Minot High 12.4 turnovers per game. Both ranked very high in the WDA. This is Gibson Kinnebrew on the right side of the lane, over Schaefer and in for 2. Gibson Kinnebrew having quite the second half, both defensively and offensively. Schaefer guarded by Nisley. Gives it to Conklin. Just 5:20 to go. 14-point advantage for the Magicians. Here's Shell for 3. No. Rebound Garrett Nisley. Nisley slows down, now picks up the speed, going against Johnson. Gets 2 points, wanted to foul. An opportunity to go to the Serve Pro free throw line. 2 points count anyway. 49-37. Pass deflected by Kinnebrew into the hands of Nisley. Nisley gets a screen from Gibson Kinnebrew. Now guarded by Conklin. He'll pull up for three. Off the rim, no good. And off of Johnson. It'll stay with Century, 17 on the shot clock. Eric Winchesky returns to the floor. Fisher Johnson heads to the bench. Nisley will inbound to Kinnebrew. Now Kemple into the paint. Poked away by Conklin. On the floor, Grayson Schaefer has it. Gives it off to Conklin, who couldn't catch that pass, and it rolls out of bounds. So Century will have possession once again on their side of half court. Nisley will inbound it. Long inbounds to Kemple, and a foul call against Grayson Schaefer as he was going up for the steal. Schaefer's first personal, 5th against Minot. 5 team fouls against Century as well, so no team in the bonus just yet. 4:22 to play. Nisley got to get it in. It's Schaefer from the corner. No, Schaefer held to just 2 points here in the second half. He had the first 2 points out of the break, and since then he has been scoreless. Also picked up that warning from the officials, so he's been on the bench a bit. Magicians with the basketball. Here's Grayson Schaefer on the pass from Winchesky. Underhand pass to Nelson. 7 seconds on the shot clock. Shell tracks down the pass, kicks it to the near side. Conklin for 3. Logan Conklin makes it a 15-point game. Patriots in hurry-up mode now with just 3.5 left. Pass was knocked away by Grayson Schaefer. Magicians with the takeaway. Schaefer to Eric Winchesky. Here's Nelson. Over to Grayson Schaefer. Long 3 on the way. Off the back of the rim. No good. Rebound. Spears. Isaiah Schaefer up to Kinnebrew. Kinnebrew will attack against Schaefer. Pivot. Gives it off to Garrett Nisley. Nisley for 3. Offensive board for Kinnebrew. Turnaround. He misses that shot. 14 second half points for the Patriots in just over 15 minutes. Nisley knocked it away from Nelson. Braylon Aldinger back in the game as Spears heads to the Century bench once again, playing in foul trouble. Shell takes the inbounds pass from Conklin, hands off Eric Winchesky. 2 minutes, 33 seconds of game time remaining in regulation. Conklin slides into the lane and scores the 2. 17-point lead now for Minot. Kemple to the corner. Aldinger, open look. Nope. Hit the rim a couple times. Shell grabs the rebound. Schaefer with the full court press. Shell gives it off to Winchesky. Minot working slow on offense. Going to run out the clock with a $1:45 remaining. Winchesky for 3. Rebound Kinnebrew. Patriots going to need points on this possession. Aldinger from the left side. No. Rebound. Shell. They don't get any points there. And now with 90 seconds remaining and a 17-point lead. Time is continuing to wind down for the Patriots as there's a foul by Nisley. Patriots still have a foul to give. Magicians bringing in a couple bench players here. Lucas Beater and Carson Deaver as Nelson and Shell head to the bench. Seen Coach Winchesky use a pretty large rotation of players the last few games. Today, it's been a bit different. Only a couple of players utilized off the bench. Here's Deaver with it. Now Beater back to Deaver in the corner. Winchesky with 7 on the shot clock. A 3, and that one will make it a 20-point game. Largest lead of the day for Minot High with inside of 60 seconds to play. And the Magicians will improve to 19-1 on the season. Schaefer to Kinnebrew. Looking for another score here before time runs out. It's Aldinger, misses the shot. And Winchesky wants to get some more subs in. Those are Carson Sessing, Cale Workman, Caden Flavin, and Mason Jensen. Century will keep that 5 out on the court for the final 33.8. It's a tough loss for the Patriots, which takes them out of contention for first place in the West Region tournament. They'll fall to 11-4 in conference play, 16-4 overall. Their final game of the season will be on the road at Karlgaard against Bismarck High. The Demons still looking for first place as well. A win by Bismarck High and a legacy win over Minot could put the Demons in first place. Here's Workman with the jumper with 9 seconds to go. And that's the final points of this game. 59-37, your final score. A huge second half defensive effort by the Magicians. 14 points allowed in the last 18 minutes of this one. The Magicians go 2-0 against the Patriots in the regular season. And they're one step closer to being the #1 seed in the West Region Tournament. We'll have the Planning Team Financial Advisors Shots Crossroads post-game show coming up next on the PSP Network.
This presentation on the PSP Network is proudly brought to you by PSP Network. It's game day.
Whether you're looking for a full-service financial plan or planning for farm or business succession, Planning Team Financial Advisors is here to help you work toward achieving your financial goals. With locations in Bismarck, Garrison, and Center, our full-service team of professionals are dedicated to helping you work towards achieving your financial goals. Visit us online, planningteam.com.
Securities offered through LPL Financial, member of FINRA SIPC. Investment advisory services offered through New Edge Advisors, LLC, a registered investment advisor. New Edge Advisors, LLC, and Planning Team Financial Advisors are separate entities from LPL Financial.
How would you like to turn this into this? With Shots Crossroads Fuel to Food Reward Program, you can. Here's how it works. Pick up a fuel tracker card from any of our C-store cashiers. Every time you fill up with gasoline or diesel, use the fuel tracker card to record your gallons. Once you reach 1,000 gallons, you'll be eligible for a $10 gift card to Shots Crossroads Restaurant. Start earning your rewards today at Shots Crossroads.
Planning Team Financial Advisors, Shots Crossroads post-game show underway. Whether you're planning for farm or business succession, or full-service financial plan. Planning Team Financial Advisors is here to help you work toward achieving your financial goals. Visit them online at planningteam.com, helping clients work toward financial freedom. And Shots Crossroads is your post-game headquarters. Order online at shotscrossroads.com for their delicious menu that includes the famous number 99. Team buses are always welcome at Shots Crossroads. Let's take a look at the scoring in this game. It was a low-scoring contest, a defensive battle the whole way through. For Century, they were led in scoring by Isaiah Schaefer. 10 points in the first half, held to 2 in the second. 12-point game for him on the night. 9 points from Kemple, 8 from Azura Spears, and 4 points from Garrett Nisley and Gibson Kinnebrew. Added all up, 37 for the Patriots, 23 in the first half, 14 points in the second. As for the Minot High Magicians, they were led by Eric Winchesky's 17 points. He hit 4 threes from beyond the arc, 16 points from Logan Conklin as well, 10 points for Peyton Shell, 7 supplied by Landon Bedell, 4 for Grayson Schaefer, and 2 at the very end for Cale Workman, bringing their total tonight to 59. 32 in the first half, 27 in the second half, 59-37. Your final score, Minot High improves to 19-1 overall, 14-1 in conference play. Century falls to 16-4, 11-4 in conference play. Bringing in once again Bryce Gutnick. Thoughts on the second half?
I tell you what, 2 runs really just kind of decide this game out. With that run at the first half was just huge for Minot, and towards the later parts of the second half, just the attention to detail on the defensive end, the amount of stops there, just stop after stop. I tell you what, they clamped down on Century's offensive rebounds. I heard Mr. Winchesky in the huddle there. That was a big point of emphasis for them, and the Magicians responded very well. Very impressive on the defensive end again tonight for Minot High.
Sets up a big final night of basketball. Let's also talk about the girls' side as well, because that's the bigger night on February the 20th. That second, third, and fourth spot all up for grabs for 3 teams. Any ideas what's going to happen on the 20th?
I'm going to have to look at it some, but yeah, talk about just exciting. It's going to set up for the WNBA tournament, which is just going to be so exciting all around. Teams just jockeying for position here. That's going to be a fun night, Owen.
And that's just seeding. Of course, you got to play the games tournament time as well. So just because you're the number 1 seed doesn't mean you're safe, even from the 8 seed.
Yeah, we've seen that. We saw that around some district tournaments in the lower level, in the Class B division and stuff. I tell you what, some of those top seeds were vulnerable and went down in some of those tournaments we saw, Owen.
Well, we will have a look around the region scoreboard, the final scores for tonight around the state of North Dakota in Division AA, as well as our interview with the Sport Clips MVP of the game. We'll also name our Jobbers Move of the game. That's coming up in our final segment of the Planning Team Financial Advisors Shots Crossroads postgame show.
That sinking feeling you get when this happens? That's oil change-anxiety. The anxiety of being without a car with a billion things to do. The fear of being overcharged, the stress of not knowing where to go or who to trust. But you never get those feelings at Valvoline Instant Oil Change, where you can watch us work right from your car, and we finish up in about 15 minutes.
We changed your oil and did our 18-point safety check.
Valvoline Instant Oil Change. Service you can see, experts you can trust.
Welcome back to the Planning Team Financial Advisors Shots Crossroads postgame show. Joined by our Sport Clips MVP of the game, Eric Winchesky. 17 points to lead the scoring, but once again, it was defense that won the day for Minot High. What'd you say?
Yeah, I think that's a huge part of our game. I mean, we know, like Coach said it in the locker room, shots aren't always going to go in. You know, we scored 60 today, but you defend and rebound, you give yourself a great chance to win every night.
First half, Century, they were in it. They had a lead 20-16. The 16-3 scoring run to end the first half, how big was that?
I think it was huge. It gave us a lot of momentum going in the locker room, and I think it gave us a ton of confidence because we started seeing shots going in. So I think that was a big part of it.
Out of the locker room, defense once again huge tonight. 14 second half points. You guys held Century to 37. That's the fewest amount of points scored against Minot High this season, and it comes against a Century team that scores 76 points per game. What do you got to say about that?
Wow, that's huge. I mean, I think that's a shout out to everybody on our team. I think when we put 5 guys who want to guard the ball on the floor, I think we can do it, and I think it makes our team score against us.
Well, a great job today, Eric. Another win, going for the 20th win of the season against Legacy next.
All right, thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Sport Clip's MVP of the game, Eric Winchesky. Time to name our Jobbers move of the game as well. It was the high-effort play by Logan Conklin in that first half. A defensive stop and then flew all the way down the court to save the ball from going out of bounds. Led to a 3 from Winchesky. That was in the first half, part of that 16-3 run. Momentum shifting part of the game, and the Magi hung on to that momentum the rest of the way. Well, that'll do it for our Planning Team Financial Advisors Shots Crossroads post-game show, but not before we take a look at those final scores. Some big games out east to decide the EDC regular season crown between Fargo Davies and Cheyenne, and it is the Eagles, 71-66 winners over the West Fargo Cheyenne Mustangs. Other scores from the West. Mandan, well, that score hasn't been updated. Williston 64, Jamestown 62. Dickinson leads Bismarck St. Mary's, last updated at the half. Midgets 42-36 lead over the Saints. And also out east, Fargo North leads West Fargo 45-39 at the break. The final score here for the final time, Minot High 59, Century 37. Thank you for tuning in for a big night of basketball on the PSP Network. We've got a lot more basketball coming your way starting next week. Bryce Gutnick, you will be doing color commentary on Monday for all 4 games of the quarterfinal round of the Division B Region 4 Girls Basketball Tournament. 4 games Monday, 2 games Tuesday. We come back on Thursday for 2 more games there. Then we start the Boys District Tournament from the odd 4 games Friday and another 4, the first ever state qualifiers in North Dakota. It's that time. They're officially here 1 week from tomorrow. State qualifiers on the PSP Network from the Minot Auditorium. 4 games on Saturday. A big week, just getting postseason basketball underway. 1 game left for each team in the WDA before their season concludes, the regular season at least. WDA tournament begins here on the PSP Network February the 29th. You can find that one, the video stream, on the PSP Network website. The free audio radio call available on YouTube. Have a good rest of your weekend. We hope to see you on Monday from the Minot Auditorium. The final score tonight for the Magic City Campus Gymnasium. Minot High 59, Century 37. The Magets and Magicians sweep the Patriots once again in the regular season. They'll be right here once again, the final home game of the year against the Legacy Sabres on the 20th of February on the PSP Network. Have a great rest of your weekend. For Bryce Gutnick, I'm Owen Patterson saying good night, everybody.
This presentation on the PSP Network is proudly brought to you by PSP Network. It's game day.
Whether you're looking for a full-service financial plan or planning for farm or business succession, Planning Team Financial Advisors is here to help you work toward achieving your financial goals. With locations in Bismarck, Garrison, and Center, our full-service team of professionals are dedicated to helping you work towards achieving your financial goals. Visit us online, planningteam.com.
Securities offered through LPL Financial, member of FINRA SIPC. Investment advisory services offered through New Edge Advisors, LLC, a registered investment advisor. New Edge Advisors, LLC, and Planning Team Financial Advisors are separate entities from LPL Financial.
How would you like to turn this into this? With Shaw's Crossroads Fuel to Food Reward Program, you can. Here's how it works. Pick up a fuel tracker card from any of our C-store cashiers. Every time you fill up with gasoline or diesel, use the fuel tracker card to record your gallons. Once you reach 1,000 gallons, you'll be eligible for a $10 gift card to Shaw's Crossroads restaurant. Start earning your rewards today at Shaw's Crossroads.